You.
Because it's nothing like getting fucked. Like, that's a whole mood. But anyway, hey, Will, what's up?
What's up, sexy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Look at you coming through with the deep voice. All right, Barry White, what's going on? What you up to?
Nothing, you know. I'm saying you looking like a snack girl.
A whole snack, right?
Jeez. Yo.
Just a little something for the people, you know?
She said a
Not
little
too much.
hey, she said a little something. She humble too. Yeah.
So where you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Okay.
What you know about us?
I know, in my last property, they were trying to transfer me there, but a lot of people were saying, no, don't go down there. It's nothing to do, and it's really dangerous. And I'm like, okay,
Oh, we dangerous.
yeah, I
Okay.
got a little reputation. Hold on, damn. Well, Matt Switcher. What up, Chris? You coming back in?
Yes, I could stop thinking about
Yo, my sauce was horrible when I'm on live, bro. When I'm on live, it's like a double. It's like an added pressure to that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, but it ain't making excuses. But she all the way in Atlanta. She all the way in Atlanta, folks. Oh, Christ. She all the way in Atlanta, so gotta talk to some women in CT. Which I already was doing.
We could be friends.
I just sent you my number on here so you can text me if you wanted to.
I mean, honest with you, I don't do that type of thing, but feel free to, always come in my live. You can join, whatever.
He going for the
Okay.
number.
And by the way, did you look?
He went for the number.
What, lady?
I feel bad for that man.
What's up, y'all?
Because he knows who he is. He knows what he has to offer.
Can somebody please comment?
I mean, I dated him just because I like him.
Somebody please comment so I can see if my comments work.
If you really want somebody and you really put your mind to it, you can still snag him, even if it's me. That's just not my thing. I don't exchange like phone numbers.
You're fine. I mean, if anybody was to put their phone number on here, it's not like they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Finally, I see somebody. How you doing?
And even then, it would be on a specific standpoint of.
I'm happy to see you in here.
Like it's mutual between both sides.
Right, and it has to be like, I feel like that's really important. Like, two people need to be on the same page. If one person wants to just have fun, and then the other
Where you
person
from
wants
again?
to
I
be
forgot
serious,
where
it'll
you
never
from.
work. And you know what, Blake? That's what I found out. Like, I am not a good relationship type person. Like, I'm not big for a relationship.
Are you
She said, I want to go out, have a good time, get
Yeah, for sure. Are you in a relationship?
No. Not all of that. But, just look at the vibe.
Are you dating right now?
It's just different.
Oh, shout out to Michigan.
Are you not a good relationship person? You say you want more kids.
You're not dating right now? Why not?
I mean, like,
You're not on the market?
Like, they had this discussion.
I gotta get my setup right. A lot of people single these days.
I don't know what it is, but
A lot of people single these days.
like, I'm not willing to put in that effort. Like,
She talking about that right now.
more easily, and then I want to move on. But that's not
a lot of
quality to have.
Yeah,
It's not quality to have if you want to be in a relationship,
I gotta keep pressing this
Yeah,
button,
I'm the
man.
same way. I get bored real quick too, but I hear a lot of women say that like men don't get bored. I get bored real quick. And I tell you, hey, look, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Shit, I'm tired of you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
I get,
right.
I
I'm
get what you're
talking to
saying.
someone
But at the
who
same
don't
time,
like
if
it.
I say
Hey,
tell
where
this
y'all
woman I'm
go?
gonna be in a relationship with her, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put forth the effort. I ain't finna play no game with her. So that's why I don't waste people's time. Like this young lady up here,
Do you
no,
use dating apps?
she kind of walked that, but we more like friends with benefits. But I don't feel that with you.
I know I don't gotta
enjoy
keep
the
pressing
sex
this
and
button
everything,
every
and you
time.
play with your little roles and everything, but that's about it.
Have you told her that?
Yeah. Yeah, I told her. I don't lie to women. I tell them straight up.
As you should.
When the last time you been on a date? Shout out to Black Rock. That's like a restaurant. No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking to you. But
Okay.
when the last time you been on a date though?
Oh my God! Like what? Yesterday?
Oh.
Like these dates come like super easy. Like it's nothing to go on
Do
a
you-
date with somebody.
Do you be on dating apps or is it just like approach you in person?
I'm not on dating apps anymore, but I was. But yeah, people approach me and they're like, "Hey, I saw you from, my
I saw you from
gas.
across the street.
And right, I was pumping my gas and I saw you walk by. Can I
Yeah.
get what's your name?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you single? You know that whole man thing y'all do. Are you
Yes,
single?
yes.
Can I be your friend?
Yes. Wait, no. But I'm like if a guy, if a guy see you and he's like, "Yo, you thick," like that's you not going on a date with him.
No.
You wouldn't even use him for a steak.
No. I wouldn't even use him for food. If he came by, it's all about the approach.
Yes.
I love the guy who like comes over and like introduces himself. Hey, my name is Will.
Yes.
What's your name?
Yes.
Can I get to know you? Like that's so sexy for a
Yes.
grown man to approach a female like that. Like you ain't coming with all that. Hey, your ass, oh, you so fine. Oh my God, I hear that too much. But damn, you fine. When you want to go out? Like nigga, what do you have to offer? Like what do you have to offer?
I like what she's talking about. I favorite her. She's all the way in Atlanta, but yeah, Bill was 73. Yes, it's a restaurant, and and like 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's pretty recent. Um, that's a bill. He paid for everything. That's a bill. That's a not a broke guy bill. You know what I mean? That's not a broke guy bill. So, was this guy a good candidate for you? Do you feel?
It's like, come on, let's go. And then she's like, where we going? He's like, I'm taking you home.
He was a good candidate.
Oh shit! But I ain't gonna cap. If she got that good, she probably put that shit on that nigga.
Okay. Let me ask you this question because I just randomly went live and yes, I believe he is. Okay, so y'all still communicate. That's a good thing. I just randomly went live, so like I wasn't even prepared for this. So I just like, I hopped on Meet Me and I just was like, okay, let me just talk to these women in front of my people. But I'm still new to YouTube, so I don't really got a lot of people. But I'm happy to see you in here. Engagement is a thing; it's important. So, my topics still vary from time to time. Sometimes I talk about spirituality, then it turns into dating, and but at least I'm consistent on these things that are inconsistent, if that makes sense. But so people know like what I'm typically gonna be talking about. But the topics don't really go too far. We already had the conversation of us being together later. So later on that day after the date, y'all were in the car or on the phone later on that day, and the conversation went in a way that was deeper. So so that sounds like a successful date to me. It sounds like the date kept going the right way. It sounds good. Sounds good. Um, so these guys are approaching. They're not. See, there's a lot of guys on the dating apps, but it's a lot of guys approaching in person. And I want to say bravo to them guys that's approaching in person because that's really where I got all my women from in person lately, last like year or so. Um, nah, this was before the date we went talking since we've been talking since October. Okay, so let me get this right. So did he approach you in person or on the app? And then y'all connected, and then y'all been having great conversation. Is that what? Because I think that's what I'm kind of hearing. Y'all been having his conversation must not be boring, is what I'm hearing. Because since October, yeah. So that it can't be boring if it's since October. I think most guys we where we're not accurate in the dating world is that conversation has to be. See, conversation and sex, in my opinion, is like neck and neck, and you gotta be really good with that engagement, like conversation. Conversation is everything, and I think guys forget that. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to ask, what is the three top qualities that you look for?
I guarantee you will like Carnival.
There's a lot of good-looking women on this app, but they're not all in my hometown. So I'll go click on the nearby app sometimes and see who's nearby. Sometimes, because whatever, she blocked me 59 miles away. So 59 miles away might be like New York or something. I think I talked to this Chinese girl yesterday. Nah, I ain't trying to talk to her today. You see.
I was telling him like okay, so
See, I live very close to New York. I live very close. Not very, but like an hour.
be like, listen, I'm so sorry. He clicked the wrong game. It was supposed to be this game. Is there any way that I can switch it? Maybe try that. So at least you didn't lose your like yeah, I mean, unless you want to take it off, but if you just want to just switch it, like I'd be like, hey, what game you really wanted? Like, I'm gonna put. How you doing, Will? I'm doing good. What's that game you just said? Well, to play again? A Little Big Planet. I think it's more than two. I think you could. Oh no, I think it's only two.
New York got a lot of options.
I don't remember right now, but I know it's either one player, two. Yeah, I know. But it's really interactive. Like I like it. That's what I used it for in the first place. Recently, but back in the day, I did it because I just like that shit. And it was a bunch of guys that was doing it. Hella fun. We used to smoke weed and just play that shit.
New York has a lot of options as far as dating. I'm gonna favor her and just go. Cause whenever I go in a girl chat and she already got people in her life, like I was taught since a young age to be the guy who plays the back scenes and just, be slick, bro. Like you don't like and dating a lot of dating what I found in dating is like it's all about character. It's all about character. So it's basically based on how you gonna be in the dating world. You know what I'm saying? So it's sometimes smoother to be slick, you know what I'm saying? Just like approach her with nobody looking, you know what I'm saying? Women like the guy, not the underdog, but like just be yourself, like you feel me? But you can still have game and be smooth within being yourself. Like you don't have to be like somebody else, and that's the beautiful thing about it. Okay, she thick, bro. Another New Yorkian, Scorpio. I'm gonna tell her put the date box up. I don't know if y'all can see her. Well, y'all probably could, but I got the chat going. So she got the bonnet on right now, which is fine. But she got the bonnet on right now, but she thick. Let me show y'all. So let me see if she put the date.
The white boy, he put in his story too. I did that. If I didn't eat that, I ate that. But y'all can say me that. I think I think I think I think. Yeah, he even said I did good. Yeah, he said I did good.
One thing I don't do, chat, I don't chase. If it ain't going my, if it, I okay, I don't need instant results, but I don't waste my time. So if she don't like show me that she's kind of like
He said I did great.
seeing what I'm texting.
The colors are beautiful. Like, so the people that
If she don't show me that she's seeing what I'm texting in a little bit, I leave because I gotta get to the next women.
Because I said I can't do full time. They want to do part time. I was like, that'd be a nice money. I can't do like let's say I can't do like my job and then go straight to the shop and then like tap. I don't want to fuck up my lines. You hear me? I can't fuck up my lines. I want to make sure my art is good. So that's all. I hope people understand what I'm talking about, right? It was so different, like, cool. Can I have no? Yeah, AK.
I'm gonna say
Let's
LOL.
go 8.4.
I wanted to share a word with you. I'm
I'm a
like
data technician.
I'm like old school.
I love computers. I love computers. But it's looking like a side. But the thing is,
I'm about to go, y'all.
I love the job too.
She seemed like a good candidate, though. She better not put that date box up. She put me in there, Pete. Hey, what you doing listening to that smooth shit? Why you say damn like that? Why you say damn?
I said cut it out.
Oh, cause you are.
I said cut it out.
Cut it out. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I said cut it out.
Yeah, you got that cute accent. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't really, make it.
Where you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut. How is it out there? Y'all do the same weather as us?
I think we did it snow for you the other day, like 2 days ago.
No, it didn't snow for us.
Hmm. Okay.
But was it cold?
Yeah. Like 2 days ago, I was in my room.
Yeah, it was freezing.
I wanted to cuddle, you know what I'm saying? But I just had
You
to.
could cuddle with your fucking leg.
Hey, I just had to put on an extra layer of pants and stuff like that.
Not the extra layer of that.
Yeah. Shout out to the Scorpios though. I see you that you Scorpio gang.
I am Scorpio game. What you saying?
I'm a wholesome Leo.
Yo, what?
I'm a
Who
hope.
everybody finna add on? Somebody wanna add on here? How y'all do that?
Hey, she preoccupied right now, bro.
Somebody add on here. How
Hey,
you do that?
hey, sexy. I ain't gonna lie. If you gonna add him, I'm gonna favorite you.
But I
And
don't know how. This is the girl.
oh, it's a girl.
Wait. How to add people on here? But how would you add people on here though?
I think you just click on.
You gotta put me on because I'm on using Untide and I just said I just joined yesterday. So I'm using Untide,
Mm,
but this shit is different.
it's
It's very
different.
different than Typo. They said it's the same thing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get to know you. I could put you onto a lot of things. Like I'm trying to get to know
Oh, cut it out.
you. You telling me to cut it out like I'm being a player or something. Like,
You are a player.
hmm. I used to play
What you
basketball.
niggas do? You say you are what? What sign you was before? What happened? You said what sign you was?
Oh, nah, I said I'm a Leo, king of the jungle.
Oh, you a Leo. Oh, y'all is very aggressive.
You like that though?
No, I don't. I don't like Leos like that.
I think we're gonna have beef
I
then.
like Leo, but my uncle's a Leo. He passed, but my uncle's a Leo. My neighbor's a Leo. A lot of people is Leos, but y'all just very blunt with your mouth. Y'all don't know how to chill. Y'all need to chill with your mouth.
Let me ask you something though. Like,
What?
are you the submissive type?
Am I what?
Are you the submissive type?
I'm submissive. Who got banned? Already? I just joined yesterday. Who got banned?
Oh yeah.
You sorry?
Nah.
Did you see it?
Yeah. You don't even got like people in here
I know
who.
you got people in here. Who got banned?
You don't even got the people in here who be kicking people out. You funny as hell.
I just joined yesterday. I literally just joined yesterday.
Let me
Who got me here?
let me ask you though. Do you like to travel? Are you like the traveling type of girl?
I want to travel, but I only been to Puerto Rico, Miami, North Carolina, down south,
Hmm.
and Florida. But I want to go to Disneyland. So that's one of the first things I'm going to.
Shout out to Disneyland, man. Uh, shout out to Mickey Mouse. But
No,
you
you know what I want to do at Disneyland though?
what you want to do?
I want to check Mickey Mouse, the playing her.
You say you want to trip on them
I want to trip him.
for
And he's laughing.
for playing with your heart.
It's so playing my heart because we're thinking that this whole time he was fucking real.
Hmm.
And he wasn't. You know, that's why I'm like gonna have my child watching Mickey Mouse. No, they're not real.
Hey, when do you want to have kids though?
Huh?
When do you plan on having kids?
Probably like 2 years. He said, how old
Hmm.
is you?
He said,
You know what? So what? Mind your business. I'm still on this shit. I'm still on this shit.
yeah, she
I
got.
am fucking 33. I am 33. I'm old, man. But I'm still two people.
Yeah, she got static with Mickey Mouse.
You know what? It's not I need to grow up. I'm just petty.
Are you
Yes.
petty with
I
like?
need to chill though.
Mhm.
I need to chill. That's what that's what it is. I need to chill.
Can I be your chill pill? I'm like a drug anyway, so.
Yeah, you were so corny. You're so cute, but it's so cute.
Yo, Hey, but like you feel me? Like reason I say I'm like a drug, right? It's because
You
you
like your girl for what?
you'll get addicted to me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You like to cook?
You like to cook,
I do.
so you cook.
I like to cook for pretty ladies.
So cook for them.
I'm trying to, but you too far right now. She like, okay, that was too corny for me. Ah, hey, I mean, you gotta be a little corny, right? I think.
You already like you gotta give me okay. You gotta give me some more games than that.
I give you some more game. Hey,
Yeah,
don't, hey, don't,
add some little more games.
hey,
A
you,
little bit.
hey,
A
you,
little bit.
you know I'm a Leo, so you know you can't put me to no test.
Leos, y'all very if this match with a highway though. I know that's the part.
Hey, are you,
No. I'm quite oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm from Manhattan.
yeah, she a New York, she a New Yorkian,
I'm from Manhattan.
she a New Yorkian.
What's cool? Mind your business.
Hey,
I'm from yeah, Winnipeg. But um, but I went there to come to like Summer Jam this year. Hopefully,
hmm. So,
Summer Jam is gonna be fire this year.
so you like hip hop music?
No, Summer Jam is gonna be everything though. So it's like I don't know who is or like let's say you a rapper, upcoming up rappers. That's gonna get a lot of upcoming rappers
Hmm.
go to. So like it's like a lot of my people I'm supporting,
Hmm.
and then I'm gonna be like over there. So
Yeah. So you know a lot of people. You a people person? Like I'm getting what
of
you call
course
it?
I'm a people person. The fuck?
I don't know
Yeah,
though.
like yeah.
She said, "What the fuck?" Like every woman is not a people's person. Y'all women nowadays like to stay in the house.
No, I am very a people person that people are telling me to chill. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am up in your face, but I don't need to be up in people's face, but I need to chill.
Yeah.
I need to chill with that. I need to chill. But
You.
like I just need to chill with like that. Like I'm really like if I'm like yo, like you don't hear me, and then I'm really be up in your face, like okay, you heard me, like let me chill.
You won't do
Because
that
I
to
know you
me.
probably didn't hear me, but I'm really like act like your bitch, like you heard me, and then you can have a bitch. I'm like, I know you heard me. Like, hey, you do that.
Like my girl is right here, standing right here. Yo, you funny as hell. Hey,
I'm dead ass like that. I'm really dead ass like
hey,
that.
and you thick, so it's like you gonna make my girl
And
jealous.
I'm little too. I'm 5'3", so all my friends are like 5'7", 5'8",
Mm.
and I literally will pop up on you. Like, I know you heard me, and you like, yo, you can't do that.
Hey, you could do that to me. You know why? Because
And then no, it's like some of my homeboys like, I'm like, you know my bitch right there. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, my bad. I didn't even mean it like that. Like, I
you
didn't see how I'm pressing people. I press everybody like that. Like, my bad. Like when I see it coming from the other side, I'm like, I didn't even mean it like that though. Like
mm,
I really become like, if you didn't listen to me, I'm really coming to you like, the fuck.
yeah.
That's all I'm doing. But people be, they just thinking I'm coming at you as a side. No, I'm not no side piece. No, there's no side piece over here. It's all fucking a whole meal.
Yeah.
Literally. With
Yeah.
my meat.
Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie. See, I just
No, I'm not. I wasn't smoke like that. No, I'm not. Are you right?
who?
No, he actually, I don't smoke like that. I don't smoke like that. I can't smoke like that. You
Mm.
like them?
Nah, I don't smoke.
No, you don't read the comment? You're not
Yeah, no, yeah, but nah, I don't smoke.
No.
Yeah, I don't smoke.
No, I don't. Sorry, small.
Do you drink?
Oh, hell yeah.
See, I'm not too big into the drink, so I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you dark.
Welcome to the pod. Then the card. What Pastor? We were in the card. Give me it.
Yo, yo. Hmm.
And I have to go to New York today too. I have to be
Hey, I think we gonna be cool. I don't know too many Leos and Scorpio people who
First of all, my neighbor's a Scorpio, and I know her for like 8 years. But I
Yeah.
can tell a woman Leo,
Mhm.
y'all nasty.
Very. Let me ask you this though.
Y'all nasty.
Yeah. But let me ask you this though. I mean, let me tell.
You know, be like, you're not disagreeing, so you nasty too?
I'm only getting nastier. But let me tell you this though.
No, no, we asking how they know. No, they nasty as in like, they racist.
Yo,
Wait,
she said.
you laughing because you know you didn't disagree. We roasted us, my nigga. And everybody saying we the nasty ones. We.
Hey, come find out.
Well, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's the only way that you gonna know. Now that's not the.
I
Hey,
don't want to.
hey, that's not the only way.
If
But
you wanna see God, then go to them.
are you? You must be into religion.
You wanna find heaven, go to them. I'm not playing with you. They just nasty. I don't know. Why are they nasty like that? Y'all be hella.
Well, I was told that I'm very freaky. See, girls like, why
Well,
are
y'all
you? So-"
need help. Y'all need a counselor.
I said, you know,
Y'all need counseling.
hey, I'm an artist. First of
No,
all,
y'all need
so
counseling.
I'm very creative. So sex is like art.
No, I'm not even that bullshit. Y'all need counseling.
You gonna counsel me?
It's like, okay, it's like, you know how to fuck, to be fucked, and to like, like hurt somebody and you want to, like, all right, I want them to come back to me. So,
Mm.
it's like, y'all off the meter.
We broke it. We broke the meter.
Yep. Oh, I said suckers. We ain't cheap. We are no cheap. We are still, we back sitting on our seats. While everybody telling us we freaky. Because we just saw we are fuckers because we was made on love sign.
You said because what?
They call us nasty because we was like we got made on a love sign, like Valentine's Day. That is love sign.
Ah, but you're saying that you're saying you're not freaky,
I'm like, girl.
but like
No,
you know,
not like girl. And I never dated a Leo, but I heard of like I had a lot of friends Leos, and they were telling me and nasty. They need help. They need help. And you laughing? That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. You need help. Like, you even know, like, okay, so you ever thought, like, okay, I didn't even show you wild out like that. Like, you ever thought that we was like, that shit. Or it's probably a girl that was, like, with it.
You said what?
Was the girl with it, though? Or you was wilding and she was with it?
Of course. Of course. The shots just threw me. Shorty going age like a banana. Yo, he said you gonna age like a banana. Yo, wait, what you drinking though?
Maybe because I'm getting old with the fact that I'm like, I'm more care about my body.
Mm.
So I can't be like, I used to like, like, you're
Yeah.
not from New York, right?
Nah, I'm not from New York.
So in New York, we do like this thing called Juve, and then we go to parades,
Hmm.
and we jump with fences, and then we have all our flags, and we just pop, 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 poop, 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 like we outside.
Yes.
You're the type of person I would not even want to do it next to.
Why not? I'm the
You're the type of person I would not.
I'm the life of the party. What do you mean? Wait, you
You're the
say
left.
wait, you say you're the type. You said
All right, so guys, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, New York people, you know what I'm talking about? Right, he said I do. You're the type of person I would not be with.
you would not be with like at the parade type shit.
Yeah, it's like a parade. It's like a parade, and
Yes.
then like
Yes.
you're the type of person like you probably like, oh, you're gonna be like, wow, you be. I feel like if you doing that, if you say you're gonna what you wanna do in the bedroom, and you already do it in the fucking parade, I'm gonna be tired already.
Ah.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So you might just put all your energy on me. I'm like, I'm good. And then you might see me walk away. You like, yo, come. No, I'm good. I am good. You broke my legs.
Hmm.
I am so low to this day. I'm so like the guys be laughing at me because it was like because people know my Instagram and they be like, sure you can't be that like that. I'm like, yo, I'm done.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm the fuck out.
Hey, you got some photos on Instagram.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's savvy. Like,
Hey, you gonna favor me back? Like, we might have to. Talk more in the inbox.
my name is Let's Have It. The same thing as on here. Let's Have It.
I'ma favorite you.
Okay. Get me back.
Yeah. I'm about to get going though.
What?
I'm about to get going though.
I don't know. See, let's have it.
Hey, you gonna be live later? I feel like I got a new friend. I feel like I got a new. I feel like I got. But you said you're gonna be.
I'm gonna be in New York later, so I'm not gonna be on here later. But you got me into like 11, and then I'm out.
So you don't be on here often, do you?
I don't. I just started. As I told you, I just went on here. I just added here yesterday. Added here yesterday. I got good news on as well.
Yeah, you gotta start going live, bro.
Why?
Cause you look fire. You some fire.
Thanks.
Yeah, you gotta tease all these guys out here.
They say back stay brand. Thank y'all.
Feel me? You new to the app. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be consistent. You gotta go live.
Meet me. What meet me?
Oh,
First of all, I actually want to date someone, but I feel like I'm just too like what I want right now is like a
What?
second gift.
wait, what you want? You want a poly relationship?
No, what I want is like I want a person I can travel with,
Hmm.
like, cause my job right now they doing like like doing shit, and I want to travel with. Right now I have to go to a Miami trip for orientation, and I have to take 3 people. I don't want to take all my friends. You know what I mean? You get me? Like I want to take my nigga, or you know, like you get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
I do.
So like, and it's painful. You know, and they giving me a credit card of a card that I can for food, for travel, for everything. So it's like I have to go there for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Hey,
So
yeah, go
so
ahead.
I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, you need you a nigga, man. Like you said, like you need you a nigga. Like you need somebody who gonna treat you right. She said she want to travel.
Hmm?
I like to travel.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I want to go there and travel. Like, you know, the first place I'm gonna go to with a nigga, and it was like 20.
What's
How
that?
about that? The first place I wanna go is Puerto Rico with a guy.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, man. Hey, that's your boo right there.
No, it's not. It's no more.
Hmm. Mama Tabby.
Oh, yes, mommy. That's her name.
He said what?
Hello, I'm over there. I'm already. What happened? Okay, but look, it's not that. It's not that bad. I'll be there. What happened? I beat. No, I didn't read it. So you didn't even give me. Okay, what happened? Oh, that was crazy. I was just sitting there and somebody. Good. Papa, shut up. Like, I gotta get her some water. I know we got new water.
Hey, did you you said you're not gonna fade me?
Wait, what? I gave him food. This food, he got drug bills. My
No.
cat gets drug bills, so it's like, so he has like, you know how the pit bulls, like, he has the same thing but as a cat. That's why he's so big like that. They told me to not overfeed him like that, but I don't be home like that. So I can't
Hey,
do that.
you
Because I know if I leave, like, I normally today, I know I'm not gonna be here like until Wednesday. I started to come back Wednesday.
yeah.
His food gonna be so good. Understand? Okay.
Yeah.
But he needs to meet so you have a chat.
Hey, I'm trying to make myself. So I don't know.
Why you laughing?
No, cause the face you making, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what's she thinking?
No, because you was about to get off anyway. So what happened? Like you was saying some nice shit about
Yeah,
me.
no. What I was
You was
saying,
talking some shit. What happened? I hurt you? I hurt your feelings?
I wasn't talking shit. What you mean?
What's your sign?
What's my time? My sign?
What's your sign? What's your sign? What's your sign?
Like my.
Your zodiac.
We just talked about the.
I want to know again. But,
Oh, she forgot, bro. Oh man,
yeah.
you can't be for. You can't be forgetting stuff, bro.
Everybody tell me this one. I can't forget. So you gonna tell me?
I'm a Leo. Hey, I know what tat my fit. I know what I know what tat's my favorite tat. I seen it already. Yo, you funny, bro. I'm about to leave though. I'm gonna talk to you.
one. My most favorite is going to be the one that I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna follow her on IG though. Lit tat. Okay, I'm gonna follow her on IG because she was cool, and she just was But I'm gonna let y'all know, like, as I make these videos, as I as I start making these videos often, it's important that we be safe. Talking to women like talking to women in other cities. Say she be in New York and in New Jersey. So like, you know, I don't lived in North Carolina, Charlotte to be exact, and and I don't just like I don't want to say the word dated because I ain't really go out on no dates, but like I like gathered some women from that point in my life, like working at like the mall, like talking and giving out my phone number and linking up basically. So like, wait, hold on, why the chat hidden? I like that. What's your IG? I would like to interview you for my podcast. My IG is Khalil dot S27 because I'm 27. Nice to meet you, by the way. But yeah, no. So meeting women and just talking to them and getting to know them, and you know, like it's easy to get a woman on a date because you just set up the date, but um, sometimes your life could be in a building stage where you're not really worried about too much. Like you know how to get them on a date, but you're so busy making money or working every day, or just when you get a little bit of free time. I appreciate you. Very nice meeting you. Uh, is there a way that I can check out your podcast before we have the meeting? Uh, very nice to meet you though. And yeah, like you could want to go on a date in your head, but and you could also know how to set it up, but it's still gonna be a little bit of like, dang, I just got off work, man. You know, you're gonna be texting girls back, you know, but this is gonna be a little bit wacky for a little while. It's gonna be a little bit, you know, it's not gonna be fully intact. Like your game is not gonna be fully intact. And that's fine. That's fine. But so the women I was like that I was really, really getting more closer with and accustomed to was the women that was either I was working with because we could talk all day. So we basically got a bond off the, you know, we see each other, you know, we see each other. So the vibe is trustable. You trust the people you see all the time. That's why people trust their mom, and you know, you see them every day. So it's like, okay, well, my chances of survival are at a fucking 100 right now. But like, you know, so yeah, so and then it'll be girls who will be in the mall that I'll give my number to, and they'll hit me up that same day or then text me the same day. And it was a girl that I met like that, and you know, I developed a couple for the roster. And so what I'm trying to say is that being in a whole nother city, far away from my hometown, but I was with my cousin. So on account of me, you know, being roommates with my cousin, it was still safety involved, even though you're still a little fish in a big pond, meaning that one time that girl had picked me up after work. I was on the phone with her, chopped it up. She came pick me up. I had to trust her because a part of me the whole time, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, nah, I don't know if I should do this, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, bro, she might kidnap me, set me up, and do some more stuff, bro. But I had to just trust it. Like I ain't just trust it, but I kept like telling her like, man, you should come to my crib, or we should do this. But eventually I just was like, okay, let me trust her, bro. Like, let me see what, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was like it could have been a bad decision. I wouldn't probably do it now too much because I don't got to. Like I said, as your game increases, it's like, why do anything dumb when I can have another girl, just, you feel me? But when you first get in yourself like right, it's gonna be adulthood with Fab. Also, I can't find your ID. Hey, I like that name. My IG is actually right here. Um, oh, I'm sorry. Khalil.27s. I am tripping. I ain't even really ever really, that was like a split decision when I made that name. It was like 2 months ago or something. And I just, so I'm 27, but it's 72. Did I say it's 27 again? It's Khalil.72s. And I'm 27, so I put the 72. So, but I like that name though. I like that name. Adulthood with Fab. So, what I'm telling y'all is that there we go. She just followed me. I like that name because I am a young adult. Even though no, I'm not a young adult. I'm an adult. I'm tripping. Hey, I just seen it. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna follow you back. I like the name of your podcast and just followed you back. Very nice to meet you. And I'm gonna be watching your stuff for the rest of the day on like your Instagram and stuff. Cool to meet new people. Yeah, check out the vibes and all of that. But yeah, shout out to the podcasters out here. Shout out to everybody. The energy is great. But so yeah, as you grow in learning pickup or just talking to women, you'll learn like, I don't gotta take as much stupid risk because, you know, I just get more women. So like why would I do something mediocre if I'm not mediocre? And so, your standards go up, your expectations for stuff, and you just start calling shots. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've been doing that before I had any type of pickup game or anything, I was calling shots. But obviously, women gonna protest against your shots more if they don't feel like you actually like got game. Like they're gonna think that you're not that attractive. You may look good, but you don't really get a lot of women. Da, 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 da. They're gonna protest. So like I'm saying, I was just talking to this girl. She's in New York. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And not this girl, but the girl that y'all just see me talk to. And because she's in New York, like all I'm saying is that the girl I met down south was from New Jersey too. So New York and New Jersey's right there. But what I'm saying is you're gonna see women that you're gonna kick it with. They're gonna sincerely just wanna do what you wanna do. They're gonna be on what you want. It's gonna be 100%. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so tricky when it comes to guys getting into bad situations with women because a lot of these women is gonna just want just what you want, like really, and more than you. They just gonna wanna have encounters with you, like they just gonna wanna have sexual encounters with you. But what I'm saying is having a protective mindset over yourself, like okay, like I'm a man at the end of the day. Knowing what's going on in this world, knowing all the stuff that's transpiring in this world, just being safe, protected by God. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, prayed up, being protected on all levels, mental, spiritual, physical. And that's really how you're going to really have a fun dating life and build confidence. because all these women is different. They all come in different ways. They all come with different. Um, it could be the prettiest girl, and she could just be ready to just lower you into a bad situation. But this is why you gotta have game. A lot of people, oh, why you gotta have game? Why you gotta? I heard that a million times by people. Why you gotta have game? Why you gotta have? Bro, you gotta have it. If you don't have it, bro, like, of course you're gonna get one girlfriend, two girlfriends in your lifetime, like, that's gonna think you cute, then start abusing you after a while when they realize that you're only cute. But that guy across the street though, he's cute and he know how to talk to me. So like, and then having game is good for your safety because when people recognize that you have knowledge and insight and like you're enlightened and you just like are like intelligent, then it makes them think like, okay, he gonna be a hard person to like outfox because he's really smart, and that's what they need to see for them to for you to have a lot of people not even want to mess with you because they're like, okay, I know he's just like he's wise, like he's just gonna do the right thing, take care of business. He not gonna look for his mommy, his daddy. He not gonna look for what I'm saying. He's mature. Now don't get it twisted, fellas. It's a lot of still gonna be a lot of people who smarter than you, and that's a part of nature that I would call the dark side of nature. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who get a little wisdom or game or quote unquote game, they think that they know everything. The smarter you become, the more you realize how dumb you are. And that's the bottom line. And when you do that, you know that you're on the right path. But yeah, so back to my story real quick. So I'm meeting women down south in North Carolina. I'm meeting women and you know, I'm just giving them my phone number. And as I'm, making pretzels for, you know, it's a bunch of women down south and they got kids and stuff and they come in with their kids and single moms and stuff. I'm like, damn, you bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just going, excuse me, how you doing? I'm just going, look, here's the thing. I'm going to still be official at work, but I'm just going to give you, I'm going to let you know that I see you and I think you know what I'm saying? And here's my number type shit. And I'm going to do that I'm in the mall. I'm working in the mall. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point during the day I'm not doing it. It's just that when I started, some women in the job, obviously, they start to getting little crushes on you and stuff, and then they start to feeling like, okay, well, he just gonna flirt with girls in front of me. You feel me? So you gotta watch that. That's another dark part of nature. Like women and men, us too, we get, you feel me, emotional turmoil. We get jealous, attached, things like that. So, and it don't even got to be a girl you smash. It could just be a girl you've been flirting with. She can still just, oh well, let me knock him real quick. That's why you gotta be smooth, bro. You gotta be extra smooth, and you just gotta be like, you gotta be ahead of yourself with that, because women gotta know that you're not the one. He's not the one that I can like snitch to the boss about, like, cause he's just not the. Not that you gonna yell at her, but she just gotta know she's gonna be lame for doing that because everybody likes you. You gotta be a really likable, always be likable, because people think that that's not power. That's power. And when I say being likable, it's not fake. It's not. Don't be likable like, oh, I'm gonna kiss people ass. Be like, and when I say likable, I'm not even saying likable. Likable, the equals like authentic. Because when you're real, people can't really, break you. So what I'm really saying is be real. Like so you could flirt with these girls, but still just be cool with them. Like let them know that you really real. Like like I'm not just here just to like, and that's why I really promote like even when y'all guys is flirting with women, always be open to them being just your friend. Like when you open to that, it creates it's a different you. It's a different version of you because let these women know that you don't want to be friends with them. Like I don't want to be your friend. Like you feel me? Like, but if you really not attracted to me, because I'm gonna get the real out of you or the fake out of you. But if you really want to be my friend, I'm cool with that. I tell women this all the time. It's true. I'm cool with that because honestly, like growing up, like I had a couple female friends and I cherished them, but I never had a lot. And even the ones I did have, we end up doing little touchings and like kisses and stuff like that. So it never really just was like built on, what I'm saying, like really friends. Like, and so I'm curious to this day to find out if men and women could be friends. And I'm not here to say, oh, like, what's your popular opinion? No, let's really break it down. Let's do it to a science. Because I know guys who really cherish some girls from my neighborhood as friends, but I couldn't do it. Wasn't blessed with that. You know what I'm saying? My mouthpiece wasn't good enough. I wasn't so much social. You know what I'm saying? But to go back to the main point before I end this video, probably in like 10 minutes, like protect yourselves. Condoms, pocket knives, mace, on all levels. Protect yourselves because at the end of the day, you can't depend on women in a man's world. I'm talking to the men around my age, a little younger, 18. A lot of us already crashed out in this system, already lost the war. But what I'm saying is that if you're gonna be in the dating world, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta have your gun license, get your stuff together, bro. Like because here's the thing. Narcissism isn't just what your parents were, and then just not just what narcissism is all across the world. And evil and good is all across the world. And when you a good guy, you get taken advantage of. So, like I said, I really want to promote on this channel just being the one not to play with. I really want to promote that. And when I say be the one not to play with, it just mean, bro, you a man, bro. We was born to this earth. We was once kids. So why we having trouble becoming men? And of course, a lot of people could be against you becoming that. But if you're for it, then who could be against it? If God is for it, if you for it, then you just got to focus on that, and it'll grow. You know what I'm saying? It'll grow. It'll manifest. It'll crystallize, materialize. But I'm going off on a tangent right now. But I'm just saying all this to say, yo, be careful when you're talking to these women out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got 50 states, 50 states, 50 states, 50 states, bro. And she just added me on YouTube. I didn't even really know who Shorty was too much, but she just added me and she got a podcast, and that's cool to me. So I'm gonna see what's going on with her. And also, last but not least, she got a nice smile too. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, adulthood. That's a good topic for a podcast though, because that's really what my channel already kind of based around. Maybe that's why she was able to to pick me like that, because my channel based around that. It's around lifestyle coach. Like y'all know that if y'all been here, y'all know I'm a lifestyle coach. I call myself that. It ain't no topic on planet Earth that I want to talk about because I'm a scientist at heart. Like, I love science. Let's talk about it. Let's grow something. Let's learn whatever I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it, but I'm about to end this in 5 minutes. So what I really want to touch on before I end it is that what I was about to say was that
the worst thing you could do to a girl.
What I really wanted to say was that it's
The worst thing you could do to a girl.
So you never want want to let the conversation become boring. You don't want to let it drift into boring territory. You don't want to let it fall flat because she will blame you. The way you get around this is
Of course she'll blame you because you're the man. She can't blame herself. But let's say this, and shout out to the guy I was listening to because he's a great dating coach. But um, what should we call it? It's 50 states. It's 50 states. 50 is 50. Is it 50 states or is it 50 cities? 50 cities. And as a lifestyle coach, the first four letters of lifestyle is life. Life is to be lived. It's 50 states. You only been in your state for, I'm 27, let's say 27 years. I've really only traveled to New York, like Boston and like North Carolina. But what about South Carolina? What about Virginia? What about Nebraska? Like what about Ohio? What about Pennsylvania? What about just like Hawaii and like just what about all these different little like places and stuff? I think Hawaii is one of them. But like what about all these 50 places? And what I'm saying is that it's women in everyone. It's houses in everyone. It's money in everyone. It's gas stations in everyone. It's everything in everyone. So you may be living in a place that's not the, you know what I'm saying, God-given destination. As you've grown into adulthood, you haven't jumped that bridge. Say, okay, like let me, because I know my money has not been up for forever. I never really had no money for real because I wasted a lot of time getting this little petty money out here and just buying pizzas and doing little stupid stuff. But I never really was like, okay, let me really be money orientated. I'm saying, but now I'm like, as I went through certain things in the world, narcissistic stuff, narcissistic bosses, narcissistic family members, you realize money and narcissism is like tied together. So you start saying to yourself, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Not even just for that, but I want to get my life together because I love myself and I want, you want to take care of yourself. You want to be able to go have fun, go to the movies when you want, like, you feel me? Like, a lot of y'all not living to live, y'all living to die. Like when you live to live, you think about your vision that you got for your future, and you live every year. Like you live every year knowing like, okay, like you plan for the years, like you plan ahead and you just live it through, but you also like enjoy the right now. But like, so if it's 50 states, 50 cities, you know, you ain't got no friends in none of them. And it's real talk right now because you ain't got no friends in none of them. At least I know I got a cousin in North Carolina and we had a roommate out there. So that's technically somebody, if I see him, it'd be like, what's up? Even though we're not like 100% on good. It ain't on bad terms. It's just neutral. I don't think it's really nothing there no more. But if we see each other, it'd be like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, bro? How you been? You know, that type of talk. So, but like, money is everything right now. And God, money and God, like God and money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like God and money, like women, like I said, that's a skill guys need to learn. It's like manners. You need to learn manners, the way you gonna treat a woman. Like way means manner, right? So like it's the manners of a man, like, like holding the door, saying excuse me before how you doing? Like I know you about to go somewhere, but like can I have a party moment of your time? Like, just like look, manners, like these are the things that make her think like, oh, okay, like he's moving like a man, so that's attractive. So like when you learn those things and then you add like the good character, like what I like spontaneity, like I was just working on my ability to ask questions, like, cause I sucked at asking questions. Like, what question do you ask a woman? Like, I know how to make statements and make good, like, but certain, like, but see, me, I wanted my questions to be provoking. I didn't want my questions to just be like 2D. I wanted them to be 3D. Like, I wanted it to be something that when she hear it, she like, I gotta answer that because it was so good of a question that I just feel like only a real man would know how to act. Like, I think a man in the conversation is kind of dependent upon the type of questions you ask. Like, if your questions is whack, then that's gonna say kind of say that you kind of like don't like have like a fun life. Like, your questions you ask should be like very, very powerful, very cool questions. Like, the questions is like, to me, that's like the caveat of the conversation. It's like conversations is like a pick to open up a door to like open up a whole new conversation. So like um that's what I've been working on. Questions. And I ain't even asked no women these questions yet that I've been working on because questions, like I said, is a big part of your game. Because the questions is tricky because they could seem corny, but they could still get the job done if they're like I said, if they're good enough to pick that lock to open up to other conversations. But if the question is a yes or no and not a open ended question, then it's a probably it's chances are it's a horrible question to ask. If your question is like, where did you go to school? That's a horrible question to ask. But if your question is what um how do I say it? Open ended questions. I suck at open ended questions too. But like if you ask her like and it ain't even just open ended questions because I'm thinking right now, like if you ask a girl, what do you like better? Chick-fil-A or McDonald's? That's a deep question to a woman because it's not so much deep, but it's the right type. It's perfectly gonna lodge into a romantic conversation. Cause then she'd be like, I love Chick-fil-A. I don't know. But see how it's that fact that food matters to women. And I was witty enough to bring it to food because food matters to women. So the question itself was not so much complicated and big, but it was just the right question for the moment. And so she'll thank me for that in many other ways. Oh my God, he knew just what to say and he was living in the moment and da 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 da. Because when she said that, when I say Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, and she said Dunkin' Donuts, and I said Dunkin' Donuts is burnt coffee, she's gonna know that okay, he's an asshole, but I like him because he's like you talking about like modern stuff like Domino's or Papa John's. Or I'm a vegan, so I could ask her like, what do you like better, broccoli or cauliflower? And see how I said it sounds a little whack, but it's not whack. And that's the type of stuff you want to do with women. You want to talk about the stuff that sound a little whack, but it still has enough substance to where it's like the formation of the question is good because it's this or that. It's this or that. And then if she like that, no, I can say, oh, I like this better because this and that. And also competition. Whenever you make it you and a woman in competition involved, it's flirty automatically. That's why when I was working at Auntie Ange, it was easy to flirt with the women because we were cooking pretzels and like it was a automatic like competition involved with it. Who could make the best pretzels? Who could make them the fastest? Who could Why you put so much butter? Da, 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 da. I asked this girl if she liked to get massages. She said, I definitely need that. And I do. I am a little bit ticklish though. See what I'm saying? I'm working on my little conversation. I'm proud of myself, man. Because conversation is like a fucking, it's like pulling teeth to learn how to do that shit. But when you learn it, it's healthy. Like, you're like, yes, I fucking. But you know, at any moment, you could just be like super, super bad at it again if you don't keep working at it. And I think that's like the number one lever to whether a guy's going to be bad or good with women. I don't met a lot of like lame looking guys that just had that ability to talk a little bit. And so women just respected them. They might not like them, but they respected it. Because conversation is beautiful. Like if this beautiful girl don't want to talk to me, I go talk to my bro, or I go talk to the waitress. Like, but you know, by the way I'm talking to you, that it's value in my conversations because I know how to talk. So even if you walk away, you playing yourself because I know how to talk. Just because you walk away don't mean it's not gonna make or break me because I'm just a talkative guy. And it's a beautiful thing, I'm telling y'all, because as y'all travel the world, like I said, 50 states, 50 cities, as y'all travel the world, y'all will realize, hey, my mouthpiece is all I fucking got. As a man, all I got is my balls and my words. My word. Right? So like when I was traveling and even when I was on my way back to CT and I was on a Greyhound, shout out to the Greyhound because I love the Greyhound. I love riding on the Greyhound, but like just like what the difference between knowing what to say and not knowing what to say is freedom and slavery. When you know what to say, you're free. You feel better, you feel healthy, you feel happy, you feel communicative, you feel like you said the right thing, you feel like the girl's responding back. When you don't know what to say, you feel locked down, depressed, stuck. But see, you don't have to feel that way because as you learn, you chisel away and then you start to say, hey, I don't got to say the right thing. I just got to say something along these lines or something along those lines. When she talk about jelly, I'm going to just say, I don't like jelly. I like fluff. All my life, I liked fluff because fluff, I remember I ate fluff at my friend's house and he introduced me to fluff. And I was like, bro, what the is this? It's like a one big jar of marshmallows. Yeah, and then I ate a fluff sandwich and I fell in love with it. But I never, it was a little too sweet. So I just was like, I don't know. It's not like peanut butter and jelly. So, but you know, I'm not a fluff hater. And see how whack that conversation is, but it's still enough, right? Still enough to fill in nothing. If nothing's there, then that's just bad. It's bad. It's bad. So I'm about to get off though because I'm about to watch um the lady I just met's podcast and I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna just watch a couple of her Instagram videos and probably text some of these women back and I'm probably make some more content later. I was playing chess before I got on. Should I talk to one more girl before I end this? I think I should talk to one more girl and end this at 1 hour and 30 seconds. I'm gonna let y'all know the more women y'all talk to, the more reps you do, the colder y'all gonna be. I really suggest that y'all talk to 5 women a day. Like approach, if you ain't good at the approach, just learn how to say hi to 5 women a day. And if you learn how to do that and you do that for a month, learn how to approach 5 women a day. And then when you start to learn how to approach or learn how to approach one a day, then crank it up to five eventually. And then when you learn how to approach five a day, then that's when you should be on these dating apps and stuff like that. But inbox approach, I call it the approach, the inbox approach. So you should have like the same way you would approach her in person. You should have it written down, and you should be able to write that on Instagram, on and Facebook Messenger, direct message. And then last but not least, um, on the dating apps, you doing openers and opening women and like, I got my little openers, but my openers ain't no pickup lines. My openers is more like, uh, excuse me, how you doing? That's really my opener. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. And sometimes I'll use some of the little pickup line type joints, but that's just when I feel like getting crafty. You know what I mean? So I'm hitting women with different shit all the time to mix it up so I could come up with what works, right? But then on the same token, like I said, uh, last but not least, what I'm doing right now, going on these girls live. You know what I'm saying? Going on these girls' lives, going on Meet Me, because Meet Me, you can do all three of that. It's like a dating app, it's a stream, it's all of that. And so you want to learn just how to have these little smooth conversations. So then when you get on the phone with a chick or when you FaceTime a chick, it will not be a living nightmare for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to warm yourself up. You want to do these reps. And so when you, I love the word rep. It's building a reputation to yourself, right? Through repetition, you build a reputation to yourself, an internal reputation. So I can never look again at myself and say, Khalil, you don't know what you're doing, because I built the internal reputation. It's called integrity, right? Now I have some I have some strength. I have some internal strength and some dialogue. I've been there before. But let's go. I'm still on the nearby tab because that's all that we were doing for this month. What's this month? February. Okay, in February until January, we just gonna talk to women on this app in my city and in the two cities over, and we just gonna stay. We're gonna stay in house. This is why a lot of people don't got a lot of women, because they want to talk to women in Nebraska when they live in Connecticut, and then it's like, bro, like, how is that gonna ever latch? How you gonna take her out? How you gonna stay motivated to talk to her? Motivation to talk to her comes from A, having enough game to where it don't matter if she fall off or not, and B, just like, I ain't gonna lie, all motivation come from how much game you got. The more game you got, the more you just like, oh, this shit's so fun. Like it just don't matter. But like it build like tougher skin. And then like the other part is, if she live like in the city over from you or right in your city, chances are she already about to try to come over if you just to say the right things. You see, I told you I'm talking to her about a massage. She said she need that. So technically she responding good. So it's kind of already locked. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of already there. But am I going to just spend all my day talking just to her? No, I'm going to send her something back. You feel me? But I'm still going to keep cranking up them other women and talking to them other women on the side so I can keep pushing, because it's not about the one girl, bro. Y'all make y'all life about that one girl, bro. Y'all supposed to like treat this shit like when I worked at Auntie Anne's, it was about pretzels. It wasn't one special pretzel, bro. They all was pretzels. You gotta mass make the pretzels, meaning I'm making as many as I can so I could feed as many people as I can, so I could have as much income as I can. And that's how dating is too. You gotta approach as many women as you can, mass approach, mass text and call and FaceTime, whatever. But put a timer on that shit like you cooking. When we cooked the pretzels, we didn't burn the fucking shit down. We cooked the pretzels for 10 minutes. We cooked the Cinnabons for 10 minutes. We cooked this and we had to take it out and flip it. And then when it was done, it'd go ding, and we'd go take it out with a little scraper because it was too hot. Take it out and then package it up and then market it by putting it in a little thing or putting it in the front and just make it look nice and pretty. So, but we didn't fall in love with one day. If you did good in one day, you did good, but you gotta go hard the next day. That's how dating is. You don't get a pretty girl and just start to kick your feet up, be like, oh well, I think I did it. You know what I'm saying? This girl right here, she said I can massage her. Like, okay, bro, you just gotta work on you still gotta get good at your skills. You gotta massage her, then get another chick over. And I know this sounds a little whorish, but I tell all my folks, you should have 4 women come over a week. 4 women come to your place a week. I don't care what city you're in. I don't care what your height is. I don't care what your race is. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what's going on in your life. 4 women a week. It's 7 days in a week. 1 on Monday, 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and 1 on Saturday. Let's get it. You see that? When you created the schedule, then you stop focusing on losing, because losing is losing is an illusion. It's just something that's apparent when there's no structure. It's just apparent when there's no structure. When you add structure, the disease dissipates. Oh, damn, what happened? He used to be bad with women. Well, all he did was learn a little structure with his text game and learned a little calling structure. So even if he's not doing the top best, he could still always fall back on that structure. Create it. I don't want to put his face in the camera. But it's a cute girl right here. New Yorkian. And you see how I say that, right? Y'all see how I call them New Yorkians? The New Yorkians? That's a joke. That's called teasing. Something you need to do to maintain your, I don't want to say frame, but yeah, some sex appeal, some contrast. Let me go ahead and do this though. Oh, I like her. I like her.
God damn, I should drop by more often.
Hello, what's up? Mr. Striker, what's up? Will, what's up? Sean,
That's crazy.
New York.
That
Oh,
does
I
not
ain't-
need to be nowhere.
I ain't mean to favor her ass. I'm gonna talk to her a little bit.
This is crazy. I'm
She's
so
smoking. I don't like women that smoke. So this may be a bad move, but I'm gonna still talk to her.
What's up? Well, you're the only one shocked here.
Damn fucking right. God damn it, man.
I'm still talk to her though.
Yeah.
You're the only one, love. Everyone else knows that I be smoking. Will, what's your face?
Oh no, I don't typically show my face at first. I just conversate.
You gotta show your face.
I mean, I know you New Yorkians is kind of like aggressive, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm not a New Yorkie. But let me know when you want to come back up in here with your face.
See,
It's back on for you so you can come back up in here and show your face. DC driver.
I don't want to do all that. She cute though. But no, I meet women in real life and they tell me I'm sexy, but I don't always show my face. Like, I'm gonna start doing it though. Like how I'm showing y'all, I'm gonna start doing it on this app. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm gonna start doing it. You don't gotta show your face to raise a girl up because just like when y'all on the phone together, you know how many women I've raised up without showing my face. They might look at my profile, don't see my profile, but and then they, tie in that way. But let me see what's going on. Find another girl. And another thing for y'all, I want to say, a lot of not a lot of New Yorkians out here, Manhattan, New York. But another thing, when y'all have a girl texting y'all back, because I love to give information. When y'all have a girl who's texting y'all back, what does that mean? That means she's doing what? She's interested. Listen, fellas, when a girl don't, if a girl's, and I don't know why, but girls is a little different than us. So when they're interested, they text back. When they're not interested, they just don't text back. I know that shit sounds like fake. Like, what do you mean? They could not be interested and still text you back. Like, nah, bro. We're not in high school no more. In high school, they would have did that. In college, maybe a little bit, but in the real adult world, they're not gonna text you back if they don't see a little something there. So, like I said, that's why y'all gotta have Riz, because y'all Riz is gonna be the thing that's gonna make her. It's gonna be the chemistry, the attraction, right? So, like, if she's texting back, she's interested. So, like what I'm doing right now, I got a girl who just texted me back, but I already text her back quick, like already today once. So I'm probably not going to text her too quick back on that second text. But when I get off of here, I'm probably going to hit her with something, right? Eventually, like maybe a little. I don't know. I don't like. I told y'all I text women back in 3 minutes. I still stand on that, but I still feel like okay, sometimes like let it like give it like an hour. Sometimes like the two things like if you're gonna wait, wait. If you're not gonna wait, don't wait. Like, but don't be indecisive like with it. Like you can, but I just feel like for me personally, like my rule still is 3 minutes. Like 3 minute rule. Like it to me, it just shows efficiency. It don't show thirst. A lot of people think you show thirst. It only show thirst to me when you are bad with what you're saying. When you saying some stupid, weak, and it's not good. But even then, right? If I'm a girl, I'm a respected guy for just hitting me right back. Because most guys ain't doing that. Most guys trying to act all player when they not even no player. And when you texting back in 3 minutes, it's like you're showing that hey, I'm different. Like I know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna wait. I know what to say. I'm confident. I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm driving this car. I know what I'm doing. And it could be very attractive. It's like a diamond in the rough, is what I'm telling y'all right now sometimes. But you gotta have some game to you, man. So when she's texting back, she's interested, especially if you're saying stuff like I said about lotion and massages. Because I went straight to lotion and massages, and she's texting back. That means that hey, maybe she's not so sold on me 100%, but she still is playing along. So here's the thing: if she's playing along, then even if it's not high interest, it's medium interest. It's not low interest. And if it is low interest and she's still playing along, take it anyway and go. Because every battle is not won overnight. But as long as she's responding, then you're in the clear, right? So make sure you're saying the right stuff so they can respond. Now, like I was saying, I'm going to still take my attention and I'm still going to place it on what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. like my schedule. Like I want to meditate today. So like I'm going to meditate today. See, unlike a lot of y'all guys out there, I got a schedule. And I think y'all should build one. I'm meditating today. And so on behalf of that, I'm truly busy. Now, I'm going to open up a bit of time to respond, and that response gotta be the right thing. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's hard to always be right, but when you try to do it enough, you're always fucking right. It's like playing chess. You can always make a good move if you do it enough. And so what I'm saying is if a chick is a little interested and I'm still going to place my attention on my day, I'm still going to talk to these other girls, I'm still going to post YouTube videos, I'm still going to make my life, right? I'm still going to have fun with my life. I'm still going to make sure that I'm present in my life and that I'm attentive in my life. And with her, it's really like she's the sub consequence of whatever I'm doing. She's not the main thing. So to be honest, she might not even be anything. But like, let's be positive here, right? Positive minded. Put y'all money first over these women. Put y'all goals and stuff over these women. Something your father should have taught you. Put your YouTube channel over your woman. I had a cookie. Put your cheated on my vegan diet. But yeah, put your YouTube channel over your woman. Put your daily schedule over your women. And you will be successful. You only lose status and stature when you put your women over your daily schedule. Never let them see that shit. Man. But last but not least, last topic for in this video. So before I go, put the women, prioritize them, not over yourself or over your life or over your day, but prioritize them enough to learn them, to date them, and to close, right? Close these dates, these date deals. Close these come to my crib deals. Close these deals with a majority of these women. And we'll talk about next steps and maybe later, next video after that. But hopefully this video was informative. I tried to find another one. There's probably someone I could talk to. Girl named
Until somebody really like.
Also, I've been doing this for a little while, so I got a little eye for who's gonna be on bullshit and who not. So a lot of these women I skip out on real quick. You got music playing on this app, I'm gone. I'm not even gonna try to fight for your attention. Mass, she got some knockers, bro. I'm gonna favor her because she 42 and she got some knockers. Yeah, my YouTube channel not for kids.
I see you. I see you, Billy.
Get the most out of every app. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like this app, at one point to me, this app was so something else. Now I use it and I really like. It's intricate. Like it's way more intelligent than you know. There's more to it.
I like to solidify my bonds. So
I'm gonna say, "What's up, sexy?"
I will.
Oh, she already said hi to me.
What's up, sexy? Chilling. Just chatting with Chavez. He's like, patience is a virtue, ain't it?
PA doing good. Shout out to PA because
You don't think? Okay, so Chavez, you don't believe in becoming friends with people first?
I don't know what to say to her right now. She don't got the dating box up.
So that's friends before anything. Friends before even intentions of anything are even thought of. See, that's the problem with society, right? Is they always have some premeditated notion or intention.
I'm gonna say I came to check on you.
You know, if they went through life more genuinely, they would probably receive more genuine love. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But since they're not going through life genuinely, I mean, I'm just a real ass bitch and I'm cut to the chase. You know what I mean?
Her voice don't always sound like that, yeah.
Like we grown out here, you know?
She's sexy though.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's kind of like common sense, right? A man asks a girl to date for what? You know what I mean? Obviously, he's intrigued. And, you know,
She cute.
as I stated, I like to build my friendships first. And I really don't know you. You haven't hop in the box really chit chat like that, none of that. So, you know, you gotta get to know people. You gotta play safe.
I'm about to start following
Protect
these women
your
on
energy.
get my Instagram popping.
Boy, you got me in a box.
She want people in
You
her
know, chit chat.
real box.
That's where this changes the game, right? Is
She too cool. She might be a friendly friend. Watch this.
You know what I mean?
You flirt with her, she might not even take that shit serious.
It's like no pressure now like that, and you can observe, get to know them, shit like that. You know?
So I take it you're not looking for a boyfriend. This
You're the only one talking to me right now. What you talking about?
who, me or
No, we'll see. Am I looking for a relationship? Obviously. I feel like anybody who's single. Okay, I'm not looking for relationships in the aspect of going out in the world like, oh my god, I'm so pressed about a relationship. Like, you know, I'm concentrated on building friendships.
yes,
Seeing where that goes. Like,
yes,
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
yes.
That's normal.
Why are you laughing? Nah, but yes. That is absolutely normal. So is sex. So is kissing. So is everything above.
Yeah, very natural. All human things.
Yes. So Yeah, I was just trying to gauge you a little bit to see, but like you said, like I think we're all out here, at the end of the day, but it's just who give you that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Who give you that, who's applying that pressure, like who's really, who's not uh being timid about that type of stuff.
So I told you that, Chavez, in the sense of like I built genuine bonds, and
Yes.
if anything, they would probably be who I met first. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then just to like give you an example of like I'm not just about to get up and go to some dinner with someone I don't know. Like that's dangerous as fuck.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, they trying to buy you a steak.
Well, I don't know what the fuck.
Is that what you want though? Like, do you want a steak dinner like with a guy? Do you want that, or would you just be cool with like tea or coffee? That's a big jump. That's like $5 to like $30.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. When I get classy, I like to do 5-star shit.
Yes.
But like, I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. Like, some days you want to get dressed up and go to a 5-star restaurant and look confident with your man. Like,
Yes.
some days you want to wear some sweats and just grab some coffee and take a walk.
Yeah, I'm talking about like with a guy who just meet you.
Stranger.
Yeah, like me. Like if I walk down on you, hey, yo, 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 I'm taking you out to Starbucks. Let's go.
You know what I really do like though? Have you ever had risotto?
Persona?
No, risotto.
Never had it. It's so good.
It's so good, but you can only get it by like good chefs, Otherwise, it probably tastes like oatmeal.
It sounds like Italian food. Is it Italian?
Have you had it, Chavez?
I'm down for it.
It is Italian.
I'm down. I'm vegan though, but I'm down for it.
It's fine. Yes, vegan straight milk.
I don't know. We don't drink. We don't drink milk, but oat milk.
Not the vegetarian.
Yes. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like health conscious. I do cheat sometimes. Like I do like I don't buy stuff I'm not supposed to eat. But if somebody I'm with or live with buys something that is adverse, then I might just cheat.
Kind of love that. But
Yeah, like a little bite that turned into 5 and 6 and 7.
so, do you feel actually something interesting that I learned with like vegans and vegetarians, right?
Yes.
Well, 2 things. One, that apparently which controversial, I suppose, and nothing against you,
Yes.
but apparently, if everybody went vegan or vegetarian,
Yes.
and like for instance gave up meat and ate tofu, you know how they have like Chipotle has that good meat.
That stuff is nasty. I never liked tofu. I went to some place and they said, "Do you want some tofu?" I said, "Yeah." They threw it in my.
They give you white blocks.
Yeah, they threw it in my plate. I tried it. I said, "Man, this is just like I might as well eat chicken because they just it's not good." Yeah.
It's like what can you? It's like
I'm gonna put it like this: it's horrible, and so for me, it's either let's find a replacement for meat, or let's just not eat meat. You know what I mean? Let's let's eat meat. So it's those 3 for me. Like, and
so you just be kind of mixing it up a bit sometimes.
yeah, for me, I'm not ever gonna buy it. Like, I'm never gonna go out my way and buy like chicken again or like pork or anything. But like, if like I said a little earlier, like if somebody like buy it around me, like especially like a family member or something, then they might just like finesse me into the situation. But like I would expect that like my girlfriend or something like that, they know how I roll. So You can't control your family members though. They gonna do what they want to do. So yeah, so
Like eat meat.
yeah, they're gonna eat meat because we was all raised that way, and it's just like, they're gonna do what they want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but it's harder to not eat it when you smell it, and uh, but it's no excuses. I'm not making no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
The temptation. True.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. You wanna know how I feel?
Yes.
So, I do think that meat is gross because, okay, the cows, the chickens, all of them, they're all like compacted. Like the chickens can't even walk by the time they kill them, and like it's all gross.
Exactly.
They're depressed, and
Right.
those enzymes build up in the body of these animals, and then you're killing them and eating those enzymes. So it makes you depressed. It makes you like literally, it's disgusting. You know what I mean? And you feel heavier after you eat meat too, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll eat meat when my iron feels low here and there.
Yes.
But it's kind of also like that thing too where I be thinking, I'm like, damn, like they're killing all these cows, and imagine how much meat or chicken, all this shit gets thrown out at the end of the night that no one actually ate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like fucked up to me.
Yes.
There's like YouTube channels where they dumpster dive and in these like ShopRite, Walmart for the food. And I'm telling you, they be showing you how much meat and shit. Like they be having huge like trucks full.
Exactly.
Like, bring their trucks.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my lord, at least someone is eating it. You know, I
Yes.
give them respect for that.
And that's what I'm saying. So in my opinion, you have to really be about that life, because we're born in America, and at the end of the day, it's a slaughterhouse, like you said. It's a mass production of, something. Then that kind of takes away from the organicness of the situation. Like, okay, so like you said, like if we had a farm and we decided to like kill one of the chickens or something like that, okay, maybe that might be a little bit more close to Mother Nature. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't even do that. So that's I'll say that to say I was raised to be that way, but uh, transitioned my way out of that during during the pandemic, because I seen that health was a big uh,
Do
factor.
you think the pandemic like just scared you into being health conscious?
It absolutely scared the living shit out of me. I'm not even gonna act tough. That shit was scary because I never seen a pandemic before.
Like that.
Yeah, I never
Well, but
all my life I just
history.
all my life I was outside and we were running around and playing basketball, and it was like every day was Christmas for me. So but when that happened, it was traumatic because at any given day, your family or you know what I'm saying, it's like, what you gonna do? But it's a lot of people who do eat meat that made it though. So I'm not even gonna act like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, but I know because
You know why?
why
So all these depressed meats, right? Like you're eating it, and then the next generation's eating it, the next generation. So your babies will shit, you know what I mean? They be eating it when they're pregnant. So evolution, we're getting used to these types of things.
yeah. I thought you was gonna say that our genetics get weaker and weaker because like your parent, you get the genetics of your parents because they ate a certain way, and then they you eat that way, and then it builds on. But like if you eat another way, you kind of change that pattern, at least and because I learned from somebody that your genetics could be rebuilt and re-strengthened, and like if you keep you just could go in either way, just like life in general. Like like even when it comes to spirituality, positivity, meditation, it's either up or down at all points. I look at everything that way now, like relationships, everything. Like every moment is a moment.
know what you mean when you say that too.
Feel me? Like every day you choose to eat some cheese or you choose to eat that, you may have a stronger genetic than the person who, you feel me, got blown away by a virus. But it's just why, I mean, we eat it because it tastes good to the flesh type stuff. But like, uh, I'm 27 now, so I'm like, I don't know if I like. I'm trying to kick the habit. Basically, I'm trying to kick the habit, but it's just something that, yeah, you bring some hot
You know
wings.
what's so crazy? Ever
Yeah.
since I stopped eating meat like consistently years ago, my mind, I feel like it functions better. My body functions better.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel better
Mm-hmm.
when I eat meat. Even when I eat it today for my iron's low, like probably once or twice a month. You
Yeah.
know, it's even that.
Yeah.
And then I feel fatigued. Shit like that.
Yeah. And that's what I be trying to tell people sometimes. I'll be like, bro, you could feel every little thing once you cross over with the food thing. Like, it's like you can start to feel every little thing when you go eat some Chick-fil-A after you've been eating grapes for a month.
Yo, your stomach's gonna be like fucking. Like that's me. I eat fruit. So if I eat fast food for one
Okay.
night, it's like,
What type of fruit you?
I feel fatigued. I feel sick. I feel wow.
Yeah. What's your
I survive off of it.
What's your favorite fruit?
That's
You look like a pineapple girl.
no, well, I like pina coladas, but
Mm.
I do like pineapples. But my favorites, probably blueberries and pomegranates.
Mm.
Those are my fave.
I ain't
But
gonna lie.
also
Blueberries.
like kiwis.
Oh,
Like everything watermelon. I be buying it all.
yeah, like with fruit, like, and I'm happy you said that because um you're a true fruit eater because you can't just choose. Like, I mean, you can choose because there's some that you're gonna favor, but like you said, when you get inside Whole Foods or you get inside Farmers Market or wherever, you're gonna have to rack up on like some mangoes, some like just you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get loose because um so imagine dating somebody who eat like you. Do you be thinking about that?
Bro, my ex did not eat with me
Yeah.
at all. No. So I haven't yet to eat some on days like me, but definitely that's a really thing.
That's like to me that's like heaven or paradise because how can y'all argue if y'all both high vibrational? Now, of course y'all gonna argue, but like or of course y'all going to have contrasting opinions on things, but you know how it feel to be eating like that. So you're not even trying to argue for real, for real. Like in that alkaline state, you're like, yo, like I'm so cool and happy.
Here's one of the meals that I did make for chicken. It's still a whole bunch of veggies that I ate.
See, I would eat that.
That's just for kebabs.
Mm. See, you would have got me caught up. Mm. Hey, she really about that life.
I love fruit. I cherish fruit
Hmm.
because it's a beautiful thing.
So she really love fruit. Okay. Hey,
Here's tiramisu. This is from a 5-star restaurant. Tiramisu.
and what type of like
That's
cult?
a roasted beef, and it's roasted for like hours, like I'm talking days, and it just rolls.
Mm. That's like, is that Indian dish or is that Italian?
This is actually Italian. Look, here's my pomegranates. Look how pretty they are.
Oh my God. Hey, you need a vlog channel or something. You got. Hey, I'm gonna follow you on like Instagram or something. Like I need to.
Yeah, I feel like my Snapchats and stuff like that. I be doing a whole Snapchats like that and stuff. But I should post it more on my actual thing. But you know what I like to do sometimes? Sometimes I do like to just delete everything
Mhm.
and then redo it.
Like delete everything on your like.
Every post on like Instagram and shit. And then
Yeah.
I'll like just start over again.
Yeah. That's
But I
like.
don't lose the account. I keep the account.
Yeah. So like you strike me as somebody who like freshness.
I do. I love it. I love everything about beaches, hikes.
Mm.
We'll probably take a nice hike today when I go out and feel what the weather's.
You hike alone?
Yeah, hike alone.
Hmm.
But Carrie and I.
That's good. Uh, do you carry mace?
Well, I don't need no mace. I'm going straight for the neck.
Okay. So she's
I have no worries. No
Yeah.
worries.
I mean, I'm a guy and I still feel like I need mace. Cause I wanna spray you, you
It's
know,
like,
from a distance. I want you to be running up and I'm gonna spray you. And then I'm gonna just have my way.
but isn't a certain amount of mace illegal in some
Uh
states?
it probably is.
It's illegal in my state because I think I might have looked it up. I don't know. I should.
Now let me ask you this. Because I mean I already asked you, are you looking for somebody, which I feel like is something that guys really shouldn't be asking. But in the same token,
Well, okay.
Hmm.
I think that it's not wrong to ask someone, hey, are you like interested in a relationship, the fact that you're single, or are you working on yourself or something like that?
Hmm.
I did that, but like, it's just strange in the adult world of dating
Yes.
how they don't approach it how I would expect adults to approach relationships
Mm.
in general, altogether. You would imagine that one would genuinely get to know the person,
Hmm.
exchanging something so precious as their energy. And most of these people don't even sage. So all these people are just constantly trading their energy and they wonder why they're depressed. They got all of these mixed energies that they haven't even released. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And they don't even give their body a time to properly heal or emotionally heal or spiritually heal.
Right. So you're basically saying it's the dating world is packed with people who aren't even in that, in their enlightening, they're not even worthy of the swap of energy.
That's not that I don't feel like they're worthy. It's just like
Yes.
their intentions are wrong. So
Right.
maybe it's life exposing it from the rip. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
It's like, you know,
Yeah, like no matter what word come out your mouth, your energy is fucked. And life is just life. So why should we go beyond this point if life is already telling me what? I understand that because I treat people like that all the time. Like yo, like I don't even care if you're trying to be nice to me. I don't ain't trying to even, because I've been through too much at this point. I ain't really got time. I'm taking myself serious. Um,
bro, I have never seen so many adults that act like children.
yes,
Like they act like they really got hella time at 35.
yeah,
I mean, you got some time.
right.
But like,
You got some time, but you don't know, and that's the thing. Like, are you? I mean, true spirituality is knowing that you could die. So, like, if you moving like you don't think that, then I gotta question your whole life, because that's some clown shit at that point.
yeah, they think that they're not untouchable.
You living in your ego, and I'm gonna break that every time because they that's how they catch you. They catch you because they living in their ego, and they want to resonate
I
with.
hate that. I hate everything about. I mean, shouldn't use the word hate. I dislike everything about the ego. But I understand that humanity thinks and claims that they cannot coexist without an ego, although I believe otherwise in a very successful, prominent society. Once we're all on a proper energy and like know who and what we're here for, like that type of advanced society. But like as of today, people believe that they can't exist without the ego. So I think that's really dangerous, if you ask me, because to me, it really looks like everybody's genuinely building like this dual personality.
Yes.
I don't believe in over idolization because that's when you start to you can become corrupted in that moment and naive in over idolization. You know what I mean?
Like idolizing people, like
Anything. It can be anything. I like it. But people is one of the most because people are very manipulative. Like for instance, there was an artist, right?
Yes.
Who his concert, you probably seen the video. I don't know if I could look it up for you. But he's like, y'all are all here. Now you're going to hell. You didn't even know it. But it's all right because I still love you. And y'all been listening to my music and didn't even know I'm bringing y'all to hell. Also, real shit to me. And you can hear it in his voice. They don't be quiet about this shit.
Right.
If people think that the deck doesn't walk among us and that they're not prevalent to really, engage with people who are willing to manipulate the matters of this world for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that naive aspect that has people living in this strange world. It's like you got.
It's like, what do we have to do to get people into that place that they need to be, right? But people have to go one way or another. One way or another. I mean, it's like the big question is people that is the people who went to hell, are they supposed to be there? I mean, one could make that statement and one could be like, if they would have did boom, boom, bam, then they would have went with the people.
Boom, boom, bam, shabam. Like if you could just leave it alone, you know what I mean? I feel like naturally people. So I heard this one theory from this one scientist, and it had me thinking. So what it is that this realm has many, many, many parallel realities, right? And that you're walking through these realities every day, depending on your frequency. And they claim that. So let's say you're dating someone, right?
Yes.
Let's say they're on a real low frequency, you're on a higher frequency. You're ignoring all the signs, but you care about them, right? Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's private, right? Yes. So life naturally will pull them away from you. If you can't do it yourself, life will do it eventually, somehow, some way. And with that, they claim that if you never communicate again, that they can be in a completely different parallel reality on a different frequency as you evolve to your, higher self, whatever, etc., walking your true path. And that theory had me thinking, like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, what we really got going on. But these representatives are really sitting there at a dinner table talking like this on some real shit. You know?
I think is that this. Are you talking about the Spooky Experiment by?
You mean the Philadelphia experiment?
Yeah, it's like about quantum physics and like.
So the Philadelphia experiment, what happened was they had a boat, a huge boat. They portaled it, but when they portaled it, they put a hole in our ozone layer or something like that. Which is actually intriguing to me, right? Because they always blame our ozone layers being eaten by, all these gases and shit. But when you look into what the whistleblowers, the actual classified files and scientists. And
Yes.
we all say about this shit. They've done like years of research.
Yes.
They have actual evidence that they did some shit fucked up. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
sometimes I wonder if they blame, all these unnatural weathers and things, because that's what would happen if what happened with the Philadelphia experiment, the whole actually did happen. We would have all these strange things start going on. So, and get this right, when they did it, there was something that literally came in our atmosphere too. It was like it lit up on one of our NASA scans. I remember them talking about. I forget how they explained it, but it was something extraordinary. It really,
Mhm.
It's like a few years ago when I watched that specific episode on that. But it's extreme shit that they got going on, And it was a complete cover up. They wouldn't cover it all up, But obviously, they still how a lot of these files get declassified is there's justice organizations, lawyers who get together and they go to court and they'll, go to court for years to get this shit declassified.
Yes. No, yeah, it's just a whole lot of things, and I feel like you could naturally like. Have you taken a liking to science since like middle school? I've taken a liking to science since like middle school. It's never
Yeah.
it's never stopped. Like I've stopped, but it's still here. And because you're talking about it like this, I'm like, she seems like somebody who likes to figure things out.
I always ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. So when you're with like in a relationship, do you feel like you wear the pants? Like not that you wear the pants, but that guys tend to allow you to, because you have a mind as I'm listening that you like to have your own thought. Like you want to know the truth. So if this guy is even off a little bit, you're not gonna vouch for him and be like, you're not gonna let him think his own thought if it's wrong. You're gonna be like,
Why it's hard for me to answer the question. I'm in a relationship for 7 years with my high school sweetheart. So the woman I am today, you know what I mean? It was kind of like
yes,
still young.
yes,
So that's why I talk about how I observe today's dating world, because I have observed it from the outside.
but isn't that so dangerous to you? Because like when you do find a guy, I was thinking this about myself the other day because I'm like, I only been in like a couple relationships, so that means that, and I see why it's so hard, because a person who's been in a ton of relationships, they have more grit, right? They have more experience, and someone who's only been in one or two or three, technically, your chances of falling in a deep love are higher than anybody else's. Like even if you're smart, it can kind of like we said about the ego, it can kind of like compound on your smarts. So like you'll still fall into a lot of, and like you said, maybe through like healing and like journaling and stuff like that, therapies and stuff like that, you can kind of attack certain crevices of this thing I'm talking about. But overall, it's like you're still gonna fall in like a deep love, because it's just like, if this is boyfriend number 4 or 3 or 2, it's like that freshness that you have compared to someone else is still so, it's there. And I don't know if that's good or bad, is what I'm trying to say. And I want your opinion on that.
See, I would say with that, for me personally, I feel like I got more than enough experience.
With like
basically like in a marriage.
Okay, but I'm saying like on account that ended.
And like, he wasn't my only boyfriend. Like before that, I had my girlfriend for 5 years, and then before that, I had my other boyfriend. So I feel like I at least have enough experience. And,
Yes.
Yes. I'm alive. I'm living. I'm breathing. I've been out in the world one too many times.
yes.
So I just feel like
You feel like your experience that you have is where it's right where it's supposed to be. You feel like it's good.
For sure, because
yes.
you know what I mean.
That's a good thing. So in relationships, do you feel like relationships are a team, or do you feel like it's a because I feel like it's two different ways we could look at this. It's like sometimes like I feel like it could be a team or it could be like I feel like a relationship is different than a team. A relationship means
Like a unit type shit.
yeah, like we could not be compatible and still have a relationship, meaning two people could get together and we could really like each other, but we don't get along. You know what I mean? And um so yeah, so because of that, do you think that relationships are more of a team or and and I also think it depends like what the vision for the future is, like because
I would say so. I think that really depends, like exactly on that, like what y'all's plan for the future is. Like, are y'all like what's really going on? You know what I mean? I think a lot of people don't know how. Bro, I've met people on this app who are like 3 times my age who don't even have communication skills.
Yes.
Like,
they don't even have communication skills, and communication skills has to be worked on. It's a skill. It has to be worked on, and like if it's not worked on, then how can? And this is what I was saying about like I wasn't trying to say you don't have experience. I'm really projecting because my own. But what I'm saying is that yeah, like I had to really learn like.
What's your longest relationship?
My longest relationship was like a year, almost. Like it was like not even. It was like 11 months. But like I'm just saying, like I know I was a late bloomer. I know I was like compared to, you know what I'm saying, compared to what I like expect of myself. But like overall, like I'm like Freddy Krueger. Like I'm back with a vengeance. And like I said, my scientific mind is like I'm.
So how old are you?
I'm 27 now.
So why do you feel like you haven't dated or what?
What you just no. Women always like me for my looks, and so I feel like I've never dated. Even the experience I had wasn't really.
So you feel sexualized?
Huh?
You feel overly sexualized?
At one point I felt that a little bit, but overall I just feel like life was a sham. Like how I said, we could not like each other but still make it work. I think that's a lot what was going on. Like when you go for somebody for their looks, you really are discounting the fact. Cause look, I'm not even gonna say these girls wasn't good girls, and they also wasn't really trying to like be like down for me, like all that. But it's just that you know how they say you're gonna finish how you start. So imagine all your life is starting off this way. That means that it's always finishing in a way that's corrupt. If I'm seeing these girls starting to show their toxic traits, you know, starting to do extra stuff, and also around the time I don't even know much about therapy, and I don't know much about my toxic traits. So you know, they're not even paying attention. They may pay attention to my toxic traits just because they want a strong man. So by nature, they're gonna look and be like, "Oh, he got jealous when I did this." So then, you know,
because I feel like a grown woman. See, that's what I mean, like shit like that. Like, why is it? And there's women older than me who think that that's cute.
Exactly.
That's not cute at all. What that is toxicity. It's unhealthy. It's not good. That's the type of relationship where you're probably not gonna be able to have any male friends or female friends. Like it's just weird. Like, and see, what I envision for me is I need someone who's confident in themselves, confident in a relationship. You gotta be confident in a relationship.
And that's what I'm saying. So I was talking to a girl like yesterday, or not yesterday, like a couple of days ago. She said, I don't even want my boyfriend to be a social guy. I said, then what the like in my head, like what the fuck you want, girl? Because
So
you
why you want him to bring home the bread?
exactly. I'm like, well,
It's like they want. It's like it's so strange to me, right? Let me give you an example.
mhm,
Something I noticed with women, right? Or at least like stay-at-home moms, the man's the breadwinner, all that shit, whatever.
yes,
It's like they, and whether it's vice versa, whether it's the stay-at-home dad, yada yada, the woman's the breadwinner, a lot of those now too.
yes,
Like they seem to want their cake and eat it too eventually,
yes.
and it's like,
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't, and that's what I'm saying. So most of my life, that's if that's the pattern that the United States is taking in relationship dating patterns, I was innocent. I was young and I was just falling into, in line. I didn't know no better. And that's, toxic meets toxic, right? You know, law of attraction, frequencies gonna line up. But like me and you both think deep, we both think like scientists. So because of that, it's no way I'm gonna leave out facts that, hey, um, my communication skills was trash. Now they wasn't trash as far as because my girlfriend came from my neighborhood, so we was automatically. She wouldn't think my communication. Yeah, she gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Like, but she hasn't seen me around other girls except for the fact that other girls wanted me for my looks as well. So like, she came in on terms of like, "Damn, he that nigga in his neighborhood."
not knowing that you still have your traumas too.
Exactly. Yes, yes. So now I'm just looking at it as a whole. I'm like, well, you are gonna lose if you don't grow. And my communication skills and everything. Like even the little things to the big things. It's not just about therapy because that's like the biggest thing, of course. But like then it's the things of just you just really wasn't good at dating. You really wasn't good at fucking and kissing. You were. I mean, you might have been decent, but you was. That's why I say like if you only been in one relationship, two relationship, you do got that experience and you got it and it may be just where it need to be and where God wanted to be. But in the same breath, I know because I do a little bit of dating coaching. Like I do a little bit of that on YouTube, little stuff like that. So like me examining that lifestyle in that world, I'm seeing it's a whole science to that. Like, it's a yeah, like so, and I look at myself when I was that young, I'm like, nah, she wasn't even she was dealing with a boy. Like, she wasn't dealing with no, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So, for me to call that experience, which it is to a certain,
See what you're saying.
yeah, it is experience to a certain degree, but at the same time, it's like, I'm learning more experience off my interactions today. 100%.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Just with the conversations that you can have and your perspective today versus yesterday.
Yes, yes. It's just, you're gonna, yeah. Um, I'm pretty sure she's growing too though, but it's just I don't know. I chose to become like a little bit of a dating coach, and I do feel like that's why I said I'm back with a vengeance because
It's kind of like your is it pastors? Wait, are you celibate right now? Have you been celibate or no?
are you asking me if a girl was to come over tomorrow?
No. I'm saying like, have you had sex in the past, like since you've been single?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I never stopped.
You say that like you're a pastor. He's like celibate, and you're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Are you saying that I'm like a pastor?
Yeah, if you weren't having sex, if it's the pastor said don't.
Yeah, I feel like I lived with my cousin for a little while and my roommate, and they were kind of like pushing that type of like, yeah, bro, like I don't, that celibate stuff, and I'm like, I think they call it asexual.
Yeah, asexual is when you okay. I've actually looked into asexual because it's when what they say. My understanding of it is when you don't just get attracted to somebody because of like how they look,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Like there, you get attracted because of like them, like the real them.
Everything together.
Yeah.
Who they are in general, and
Yeah.
it's just
But see, that's tricky, right? Because of course, like growing up in my neighborhood, as soon as my cousin and them indoctrinated me to porn, I started to, want sex. But even then, uh, when you start to really develop a bond with a girl, it's like at the end of the day, I don't know if it's science, like how they say our bodies give off certain like hormones and stuff you can smell and stuff. Maybe y'all do that. I don't know, but it's like a.
story. Why I say that, right?
Mm,
There was a man who he was abused as a child.
mm,
His mom kept him, I think, in the basement or something. I thought we look up the story.
mm,
And I'm talking century story. And when they were still pretty castles and shit, right?
mm,
So he finally, as an adult, his mom dies, and he starts to go outside.
mm,
He starts to smell a smell
mhm,
of certain women,
mhm,
and trust me, it wasn't like, oh my god, wow, what's that woman? No, it would take months for him to find these women with these smells, and then he would like observe them and be a little fascinated, and then obviously he killed them. But get this, when he killed them, he turned somehow, to this day, scientists are like, we need that last smell. I swear to God. So apparently they were like, he got 11 of the smells, and then the police like locked him up or something.
Mm.
And somehow he turned it into like this potion thing, right? Their scents.
mm,
And I don't know, they don't know what the fuck it is. But they might know, but I don't know what the fuck it is. How you would be able to turn a body into a scent like that amazing. You can have their actual scent.
yeah.
And come to find out, the scientists, there's something just so, they can't explain it properly, but there's something extraordinary about the properties of these smells, and they believe that they got the 12th one, that they'd be able to like do something with it. They haven't completely like come public, but they're just like, yeah, like they're very interested in finding that smell. So I wonder how they're doing that, because you would have to try and kill a woman, but they haven't found. They don't know how to find the scent is the problem, because they don't have the nose that this man had. You know what I mean? It's like they can't figure out how the fuck he smells.
That's kind of like deep, man. Like I think that, like, kind of like I was saying, I think that like it makes sense as far as the smelling like mom thing, because like that's one of the first things you smelling, and she's like the nurturer, and that's kind of where I was kind of going. I'm not going to kill no women, but but like
No, he killed his mom, but his mom he was scared of his mom. He didn't like his mom.
well, I do think that's so his mom must have been like
She was abusive. First, she locked him in the basement, would beat the shit out of him. Like, the only reason he smelled these things so quick, the day he came outside when, like, his mom died and shit, he smelled the world. Apparently, they claimed he went, like, around, like, nuts, just smelling shit. Like, going, diving into the grass, smelling what it smelled. Like, a motherfucker went nuts.
Like, he couldn't smell stuff before, but now
it's crazy. Think about, right?
Yeah, like his senses was strengthened or some shit.
And then somehow he finds these women with these properties in their sweat or something. And
they remind him of his mom.
No, I don't think that. There's something scientific about these things. This shit, something else. Because, for scientists to actually, be so intrigued to actually really want that 12 potion. I bet they have the potion somewhere in the lab, just stored up, waiting one day.
Yeah, that's some other shit.
It's either the police locked him up or he dies. Something happened, and then he did 12-1. And it's like, what was he doing?
Are you into sci-fi?
Well, I'm into listen, I'm way more advanced in science. I'm into Gaia and I'm into actual documents.
Actual documents. So you ain't with that
I
mediocre.
love that. I mean, you mean like thriller?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, because I have an aunt that likes scary, and
I do like scary though. Scary, I do like scary.
mm,
I like thriller movies.
mm.
I like.
You like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Okay. I hate that motherfucker. Since I was a kid, my sister came home with a DVD. I mean, she came home from the movies. I was a little snotty nosed kid, and my sister talking to my mom in the kitchen, and my sister was like, "Yeah, it's this guy who's like with a chainsaw running around cutting people's faces off, and he's like putting their faces on his face." And then I was like, "Okay, cool, fuck, I don't care." Like, and she's like, "It was based on a true story," and then it just became way more scary in my head, like, and it just stuck with me for even to this day. And I see that if yeah, no, if someone turns on the TV and it's him running around, but let me tell you this, as I got older, uh, my mom one day took me and my friend to the movies with these two girls, and to see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one with Trey Songz. I think it was the one with Trey. Yeah. And then that was the last time I was scared of that guy because
You like both like right now.
yeah, because you just tried to kill Trey Songz, and I know that that's fake. So it just kind of just broke the character for me, and I'm like, okay, cool. He's not gonna kill me, so you know. But
Yeah, he's still alive. He's fine. He'll be all good.
yeah, he's all good. And I've been scared of Chucky since I'm not scared of him now, but when I was young, yeah, I used to be scared of that little guy.
I'm shocked they haven't tried to remake Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did you see the fucking remake of Lion King?
Nah.
They ruined it.
What was it that was like not the same?
All of it. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't have nothing against Beyonce. I love all her music, but the musical, it was just not it. It was like, oh, y'all should have left it alone and just played the original.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what it is. Like you got to keep things. Sometimes you got to keep it where it's at. Like you got to keep it where it's at. And to bring this full 360, we was talking about relationships, and because I study relationships as a relationship coach, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
That's what Mama was.
You know what I mean though? Like as far as dating. Like if she like you, don't do too much.
Just chill, be yourself, be regular, don't be extra. A lot of people are fucking extra and they're rushing or something.
Yes. But that's where I would say, that's why I said, how can I say I have dating experience if I just want to fuck you? And you just want to fuck me. And so what I would tell the average guy if someone was to ask me like, yo, like, slow down, bro. I mean, it's breaking the algorithm of society, but slow down.
You know what they say? There actually was a science project, I don't know if you know, done on, I think it was men who didn't have sex for like a while, and then like strangely were more smart, more educated. They had more aspirations. They were doing more shit like that.
Yes.
I guess because they weren't so worried, but I guess they all kind of were, But everybody has their strange quirks,
They're strange.
Everybody does.
Yes. like they're strange.
Ain't nobody normal.
Nah, everybody's unique, but like that's what I'm saying. People are changeable creatures. I think we said this before we talked the first time. If people are changeable, and because people are changeable, you better be changing. You gotta change yourself, unless society change you. But we live in a world that's dominated or whatever, dominant, whatever. But like
Humans feel like they have to run everything.
you said, well,
Humans feel like they have to run everything.
it's a catch-22.
It's strange.
But I just feel like if a guy slows himself down, a woman, she will fall in love with you in that way.
You know, yeah, I think a lot of men need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, be more relaxed, things like that. Yeah, I think if you give that advice, like that's genuine good advice because I don't know if it's their anxiety or what the fuck, but they think people are crazy. Like,
Yeah, they trying. I mean, y'all women are sexy, but like, I mean, it's almost like at the end of the day, we're supposed to go. We're supposed to do that. Like, right? We're supposed to. It's supposed to be.
it's not testosterone, but like still, you can't blame it on testosterone when they have a mind of their own and they can take accountability.
But that would be discounting how much of a man we are. Of course, I have a unique mind, right, from the next man who lives next door. But if we both see one woman, that woman is attractive. He wants to, he's attracted to her. I'm attracted to her. At the end of the day, my mind. So you're saying the mind over matter. I'm saying matter over matter.
That's what
Hmm?
matter over matter. Go beyond the matter. Observe.
Observe what?
Observe from the top. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Observe beyond the matter.
Hmm.
If people did do that, it'd be a different world. Because matter, starting with money, so that people can gain the objects that they please, obviously. You know, they're willing to live in this system and engage in trading their energy for $1 every exchange. You know, they're trading energy. And not to say that it didn't build a good life for, at least some of us, because, majority of people, which still intrigues me, majority of people don't have a good life from this Babylonian system. If you look at it from a whole. But yeah, we still choose the system because of
What is a good life? What is a good life in your opinion?
a good life to me is living honestly, having a roof over your head,
Yes.
being a good human. But like also
That makes sense.
I do say it's a little ironic that we say people are homeless, right? Because they're on their home, they're on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, if they had the talents and were educated on how to build a house,
Yes.
they would build a house somewhere.
And they can still gain, and that's why I don't mean to like I'm not trying to sound like a Mr. Professor, but like I do dating coach, but I also do lifestyle coach, because I really for 90% of the time tell people, wait, we talking about lifestyle, but yeah, like I like to throw in a little dating advice. The more I obtain, the more, huh?
It only helps.
It only helps because it's life. Like that is lifestyle advice. So, but like. So nothing is no rock is unturned. So, but like you said, codependency and narcissism is a topic that I've been kind of chopping it up in. I've been definitely saying like, yo, money is tied to every narcissistic situation. I had a narcissistic boss, I had narcissistic family members, and had I had, say, my YouTube channel was monetized already, and I was getting a check, I would not feel like I was, huh?
Saying hi to Sasaji.
Oh,
He said hello to us.
what's going on, bro? Nah, but I would not be.
So you said he got monetized.
Yeah, no, yeah. Having money breaks narcissism in my life. I can't speak for everybody.
But so it also feeds narcissism.
It does, but it's like it depends on your individuality. See, most people are not individuals, so that's a tricky. I mean, if you're right, but not for me. Like I've seen people with money who have been narcissistic towards me, but they may think I was being narcissistic. Why don't you have no money? You know what I'm saying? Why are you being codependent? Why are you not on your shit? So then technically that could be seen both ways, but I think that when people have their finances in order, it just creates a situation where you can say bye, I'm out. When you don't have the money, you're way more willing to put up with or tolerate. You know what I'm saying? So
That's okay. If you can't take care of yourself, then you know what they call homosexuals or something. Homosexuals. Like,
if you
that's
can't
like,
take care of yourself, it's probably a reason for it. But
imagine being loving someone for like that. That's sad.
you said, well,
They fake loving you just to have a home. They're called homosexuals or homos. No, yeah, homo. Something like that. I don't know.
yeah, I don't relate to those guys. But as far as see, I wouldn't fake loving nobody. I would never fake loving anybody.
That's sad though. Yeah, I guess a lot of people do get a lot of fake love in a lot of ways though. Not even just that way, in a lot of ways. Everybody.
Well, name a way. I don't think that I would hate to be that guy. If I'm showing you love,
High numbers good.
what I mean, we could go deep on topics because showing someone love could look different ways. That even in itself is like, what is love? What is showing somebody love?
What is showing someone love?
Being nice.
I would say being a genuine human to them, having good intentions for them,
Mm.
wanting to be near them, hang out with them, share your company with them, build with them, things like that. If it's a relationship, if it's a friendship, still though, building your friendship. Yeah, one other. That's interesting. That's because in some people's mind, they're doing what they gotta do. Yeah, that's true. I get that.
I ain't gonna lie. Here's the thing. I do get it, and it's like if you living with somebody and y'all are not compatible, that's different though. It doesn't mean you don't love that person. It means that, like, say it's your mom and y'all not getting along. You're not fake loving your mom. Y'all just don't. You just never realized y'all may not be compatible as people on planet Earth. Y'all values may not align. Y'all thoughts, you know, it's not the same. But I think, and even in that, the ego, like you said earlier, the ego wants to frame somebody. The ego always want to frame somebody.
I mean, that ego's dangerous.
Why can't we both be innocent?
Why are you? You're just doing whatever it takes to see if you're compatible. Oh, that's deep.
But yeah, Or y'all are y'all compatible, or are they just doing whatever it takes to seem compatible? Um, that's a personal question, but I feel like yeah, to every user they gotta ask themselves that: Are you doing what it takes to? I don't do what it takes to be compatible because I'm gonna cut you off before you cut me off if we're not compatible.
Why?
If we're not,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
like
like not compatible. I'm like, damn, just
nah, cause like I'm certain that I want to fuck women, so I know that we're compatible on that level. But as far as me really knowing you inside and out, I don't know if I don't know you, and that's just and that's another case and scenario where the ego is gonna try to make me versus you, because people can't sit in relationships and accept the fact that you don't know who you sitting across from. That's why we got to put everything in patterns and we got to put things in measurements so we can figure the people out who we sitting across from. That's why I feel like most relationships crumble right there. Because you think you need to know this person inside and out. I don't need to know you inside and out. I need to because look, if I know you inside and out, if I know you inside and out, then where's the trust? Where does trust fit in? Where does trust fit in at, and where is it needed at? If I know you inside and out, if I have to know you inside and
oh yeah. That's what I was just about to say. Like, damn, these people get crazy. Like, going through their phones and shit.
and that's why I study relationship coach, because I know I want to stop people from
Thinking that's normal.
yeah. Because at one point I thought it was normal. Like yo, like at one point I'm like, bro, I'm about to go through this chick phone, like, but like I had no
Don't go to sleep.
in her face, like snatch that shit. Let me see. But like now it's like, bro, like,
That's wild.
and then on top of it, I'm gonna be a little biased about this.
Wait. Did you pay her phone bill?
Nah, I was just young and dumb, but now I'm gonna be a little biased about it though. Not yeah, but
You
people
must hear her.
people just now that I'm older though, I'm gonna be a little biased about it, right? I should be able not to go through a phone, but like as a man, I should if I'm the leader, and I do believe that there's a time and a place for you to be a motherly mother, but if I'm the leader for the most part, um, I should have a little bit of what you call it. It shouldn't be out of a place though. Like it should be. How can I put it? I feel like when you're really a leader, people are gonna trust you to he could look through my phone. Why can't daddy look through your phone? What's wrong with daddy looking through your phone? I mean, I could understand one of these other guys, but somebody who you really saying this is the guy, then what's up with you? I mean, we live in a society where the cops running shit, right? So they'll check your pockets. They ain't about to say, oh, this your pockets. I ain't gonna check your pockets.
It's process like really very like see I was tough. First off, my intuition gonna tell me anything that
Yes.
First off, so
Yes.
I don't even need to go here. I know what you do before you do it. That's
Yes.
but it's that type of thing where why you gonna sit here and go through this phone like that?
See, but it's yes, but it's biased though, right? You don't want a loser go.
What you gotta do? Get mad when you find what you're actually looking for because you know it's there. Come on.
I don't know what's there, but peep this. I'm gonna tell you like this. The thing about me is that I study relationships. So if you want to cheat on me, that's a gamble, because you might lose somebody who is pretty valuable. See, and here's the funny part about life: the more you get to know people, right? Because we as humans we judge them within the first couple minutes, and this is what I also try to tell men: like, bro, talk to her, sit down and talk, talk. Like, she may not like you at first. She may be, you may remind her of this other guy, or you may have did this wrong, or whatever the case may be, and you about to really just like not see it through because you don't got enough wind spin or whatever you call it.
Stamina.
Yeah. And that's another symbol women know. It's a symbol of a man that I am not about to just
You
be.
sound like you watch Andrew Tate.
A lot of women do be starting to say that nowadays when I'm talking, but like I do.
Really? This is the first time someone asked you if you watch Andrew Tate.
Like just the third time, but like overall, like he just in my opinion, like in my lens, I just started seeing him. Like
So you've seen him.
yeah, I've been like being me though. Like before he was like
You've been thinking like this before you even heard of this guy.
yeah, but then when I started seeing him, I'm like, okay, we kind of like
Think like this.
yeah, we kind of on the same type of path a little bit, but in the same token, my cousin came over to my house that I haven't seen in like a year or something, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll be watching Andrew Tate." I'm like, who is this guy? Like, I don't even really care about no Andrew Tate, but after he left, because he's my older cousin, I started listening a little more, and I'm like, okay, he got some real. We think alike, but that's also a paradox because we're so into ourselves that we still different. So it's like, I guess you can say that we're like on the same path, but in the same breath, like I just I can't do it. Like I just gotta because it's only one me, right? I mean, unless that's a fairy tale that I fell in love with, but I just I'm always trying to be different or new or fresh. Always.
Not gonna be the best.
Yeah, like when you've grown up in society where they tell you you gotta do everything like this person sitting next to you in school, it's just like nah. I'm trying to really just fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't
As long
want
as you wear protection, you'll be okay.
huh.
As long as you wear protection, you'll be okay.
I meant fuck everybody, but I knew it was gonna sound like that. like fuck. Like I want to have sex with everybody. Nah.
I'm like, that's like protection.
Nah, but I do feel like life is a journey and you do have to live. Like you said, a lot of people on earth, they're not happy.
I don't know why.
They not living. When you living,
Well, I don't know why. There's a lot of shit going on. I can understand why.
yeah, it's a lot of shit to stop you from living. But once you break through and you're living, you can't. It's almost impossible to be thinking about what people thinking about you.
Bro, that's what I never understood, right?
Mm.
Like, people who care so much about what other people think about them.
No, we all do though, to a certain extent. We all put our best foot forward. Like if you got a date tomorrow, you like, I don't want this person to see me looking like, and that's just
looking crazy.
Yeah, like.
See, you think it'd be crazy to pop up to a date with no makeup?
Nah, I like women that's I like nature, so like I just like, but in the same token, I was raised that way, so I really don't I think I still see the beauty in the, on both. But I just know that, I prefer to have women who really actually like they love nature as much as me. To the point where I could go all around the world and come back and they actually just having like they having the garden right. Like they watering shit. Like they taking care of the, you know what I'm saying? Like they taking care of the turf. So it's just you know.
You know something else? Do you know much about the medical field?
Do I know much? Not too much about it.
Like, just even with the whole COVID thing, you didn't hear about New York. Um, how many old people
Nah.
running away? You didn't hear about that?
I just don't really. I start watching about COVID once I still believe in it a little bit, but it's just I feel like my in this case it can get you, but it's mind over matter a lot. Stay in a positive mind frame. Stop watching the news. Eat some
And
fruits.
don't watch the news that much.
Eat some fruits. Go on a smoothie date. You know what I'm saying? Like treat yourself right because COVID not gonna treat you right if it gets you. So you just gotta. I just feel like and then I'll choose to look at life like that. Even death could be very scary if you think about it too much, but in its perspective, when you look at it the right way, you like, yo, as long as I'm happy today, then if I go tomorrow, who gave a fuck? Maybe my parents, maybe these people who are in their ego about this shit, but when they really think about it, they're like, man, like,
Get ready, get this.
yes,
What states? New York Governor Andrew administration confirmed that the thousands more nursing home residents who died by COVID-19 went unaccounted for by the thousands. Like, that means they edited the number wrong.
they did what?
They basically put less than the amount that really died. And then there was an investigation, which is weird, right? Why would they even do that? You would think they would put more. In some cases, they would put more.
More like more.
The surprise development after months of the state refusing to give the numbers showed that at least 12,743 long-term care residents died of the virus as of January 29th. They lied and said that. Like, can you imagine lying to the government and saying, "Oh, like only 1,000 people died," and it's 12,000?
No, that shit crazy.
Bro, and you think they really fucking died? Oh, you know why they died? I lied. I know why. I lied. Because they got money when they died.
Because they got money.
When they died.
You said they.
They have insurance on them.
You said they died because they had money.
Yeah, so these are long-term residents in nursing homes, so they live there. So they have insurance on them. So when they die, they get insurance.
And that's why they died.
Well, they claim COVID, but obviously there's something going on here for there to be an investigation. For them to believe that it wasn't COVID, to even do an investigation, and then find out how many numbers, and then to be so suspicious that they're still investigating it. How is it that?
So you're saying that you know what it is.
I ain't saying I know or don't know, but
Yes.
what I do know is from a common sense perspective, for 12,000 people, 12,743 people to just die from the same goddamn residence home, that's suspect as fuck.
Yes.
And the fact that, bro, my grandma old, she got COVID. I said, "Grandma, don't go to the hospital. I'm gonna give you some medicine, get some soup, take care of you, took care of it. Fine." My boy, his one grandma went to the hospital for shit, and now he's suing the hospital for shit that wasn't even COVID. And about an hour, 2 hours later, he asked the nurse, "Hey, my mom's this person, do you know she's dead. Let me go check. And like, your mom's dead. What? Your mom died from COVID. What do you mean my mom died from COVID? She came in here for something else completely. You know, and there's a lawyer who has a whole bunch of cases through the United States, like cases like that.
Mm.
It's extreme to say the least.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's see what it says.
Are you white?
I'm mixed. The surprise development after months of the state refusing, the numbers are consistent with the reports released just hours before by the state attorney general. It says, damn, yo, I am always on point, bro. I always tell everybody, if you see a number, double it or triple it, because they either cut it by half or they cut it by, sometimes they cut it like quadrupling. Like, depending on how many people are involved, like the numbers went down in Afghanistan. Yeah, that shit down a lot. But it states that the numbers by the death counts were cut by 50%. Like, everybody was involved. This was a nationwide thing. Like, the fact that the states are falsifying federal papers, bro, that's a crime. Someone's probably gonna go like that. I think it's wrong. Because this was January when they said. Yeah, January 28th, this document was uploaded. Crazy, I tell you. So how long you been on that?
I think after the pandemic started, ironically, like, yeah, my cousin was like, not the same one, but different cousin. I was like, yo, what's up with these apps? Like, what's where all the girls at? What we doing? Like, yo, bro, like, this app Meet Me is good. I hopped on Meet Me and just was using it as solely a dating app at first, but after a while, I realized that it's a place where you can actually just catch a vibe and just
Yeah.
yeah, just
You know what's weird? You remember back in the day, right?
mm,
Like, people would just, like you said, catch a vibe, relax, chill, you hanging out.
mm,
But have you noticed today, even, and I don't know if it's why it's even happening to the adults as well, but they always feel like they have to be doing something.
mm-hmm.
Like, let's take a breathing. You know what I mean? Like, I have this one friend
Yeah.
who started pasting. I'm like, bro, chill out.
Well, you know what I think? I think it's like, I think it's at the end of the day, you're right though, but I think at the end of the day, it boils down to balance. Because if you don't have a daily schedule for yourself, Monday through Sunday, and this is what I tell my people on my YouTube, Monday through Sunday, you should have a
Hey, Rita, where you been at, bro?
you should have an indoor lifestyle, like an indoor life schedule, and you should have an outdoor life schedule, Monday through Sunday. So you should always be busy. But in that being busy, you could meditate, you could do yoga, and so you could actually contradict the schedule and have some peace of mind. I think what it is that when you're like bored,
I had to check it out. Oh, that's so cute.
I think when you're bored, you allow other people to control your mind because you're idle. So you allow other people, and I think we have a lot of women controlling men's minds nowadays. So it creates a lot of anxiety because, and this is why I say balance. And this is why I say trust.
I know that's true.
This is why, me personally, I need women that trust me. I need women that trust me because I know that a lot of women won't trust me, and
Maybe I'm on Snap or Insta. Either one.
I'm okay with the women who don't trust me.
You said you're okay with women what?
That don't trust me. I'm okay with it because I understand it. I understand why they wouldn't, and I understand that hell, in many cases, you just don't do it. But the ones who do, right? The ones who do trust me, and the ones who because like I said, in the dating world, it's solely dependent on that human being. I think nowadays we always trying to categorize like, oh, all women are this, or all men are, and that's what Andrew Tate does a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what them guys do. But like in my own intent, I can't do it because I know that every woman is so different. Like, with you, of course, if you build a school and put every woman in the school, or if you take all them women after school and put them all in the strip club, or put them in these tamed environments, they're gonna act like a herd, and they're gonna have gossip. They're gonna all talk a certain way. They're gonna be popular. But when you take a woman away from her friends and she's thinking for herself, then it begs the question: what's the true her? Which one is her? Is it her around her friends, or is it her by herself? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around women and I've seen two different sides around,
That's weird.
not with all of them, but like, you're only human. I think
That's that ego thing, that double personality shit.
yeah, and we want to say, oh, but she's a woman. No, 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 no. She's a human first. And because of that, your ego wants to just put it, like you said, man and woman, but it's like, nah. If you put her in this environment, she'll act that way. You put her in, people are not, we're more like flowers and plants than actual humans and animals. We have a brain, so that differentiates us. But if you look at the matter, that's why I say it's matter over mind, because your mind can help you in situations, but if someone slaps you or shoots you, I mean, your mind can't help you. It can help you to, like, after the fact that they smacked you or shot you, but at that very moment, it was matter over matter. So I look at it like, and not even going to quantum physics as far as like, you know, this shit go deep. Like, I just,
Quantum physics. If you understand quantum physics, then you really understand life.
yeah. I thought you said something. Yeah, but if you understand quantum physics, you really understand life. You really understand that you understand facts. Like, some shit is just a fact. It's not changeable, and some things are changeable, and because of that, it's like, I think that we saying the same thing, but I just feel like in my life, and to speak about my dating life, I got like a whole vision on how I am in the dating world and how I want to be. And I think that that's the one thing most men, they're not gonna go down that rabbit hole of like really trying to figure that out, because it's just too much.
Uh-huh.
It's just too much to come in with your own, like, ideology, your own, like, view, and to not only just have it just be some fake view that is just like a mirage, but to actually uh live it out or create a life that's congruent with that. Like, if you say, oh, I want to be healthy, but you want to date women, you want to have them women be this way, but then most people stop right there, right? They don't say, oh, well, what this, the steps I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna make this. And then the people who do that, they may not never see the day that manifests. But you know, That's why I said I could meet a pretty face, like, but I can't really. That's why when I was young, I wasn't really dating. Like, I could meet a pretty face now, and it does not. It could penetrate in the fact that I'm gonna like. I'm still a man, so I'm still gonna, I'm still gonna. My phone just died mid conversation. I was just chopping it up with her for so long, but I'm about to really just. iPhone died. But when you had them long drawn out conversations, I wasn't even I was really trying to get off the phone with her, bro. But she's like she started going into certain topics that was like so scientific and about COVID and stuff. It kind of made me feel like I kind of had to explain. But really, fellas, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice that I just didn't follow. Don't explain yourself. She seems pretty cool, but I could tell she's still kind of anti this and anti that. That's why she brought up Andrew Tate. I could tell she still got them like feminist beliefs. And that's another thing I want y'all to watch out for. Y'all don't know who's a feminist and who's not one. Y'all don't know who's a feminist and who's not one. So if y'all are thinking like men, please be safe out here because your beliefs will be challenged. You will be seen as they might, it's this thing going on nowadays where women think that you're soft or they'll get to thinking you sweet because you're talking like this or you sound like Andrew Tate or this or that. So you gotta just watch that shit because you like women, you know what you into, you know what you want to do. So you just gotta, don't be pervaded by those women who wanna, but don't be triggered or mad by it. Let them say what they want. You know what I'm saying? Let them say what they want. Just like I said, take y'all women back that's being congruent with what you got going on. I'm probably about to go do something real quick. Woody whoop, woody whoop, woody whoop, woody whoop, woody whoop. Oh, that's 3 hours, bro. That's way too long. I'm about to end this video though. This video was a unique one, I'll tell you, because it started off talking to a couple of my subscribers. And I started off on Meet Me, talking to a girl, go to subscribers, go to meeting a new girl that was talking about a podcast. back to meet me. I'm gonna end this though, and I'm gonna talk to y'all real soon. See y'all next video.